A man was standing near a river and mixing something into it. He was saying, "I've waited a long time for today. The show is about to begin." Then there was a boy standing with his long sword and he said, "Is that Verdant Mountain? Elder She, is it true that I can find my serendipity in Verdant Sect?" Then a voice came from his ring, "Yes. Celestial Stick always tells the truth. The most important serendipity you'll ever get is right there on that mountain." A elder was behind him and said, "Soon it will be Verdant Sect's disciple ceremony, and you will find out then." Then the boy said to him, "I'm looking forward to it." The boy stopped near a river and said, "The water looks pretty clear, I'm thirsty." Then suddenly his little white dragon started roaring towards the forest. The boy asked a little dragon, "What's wrong?" Then the boy exclaimed with surprise, "Is that a lion eagle? It doesn't seem right." With a sudden jump, the dragon started chasing the bird. Then a shout came from the bushes, "Get down here!" And a girl asked, "What's going on?" "It was fine just now. But why did it go berserk after drinking the water?" And her identity was Lu Yingying, fourth disciple of Phoenix Peak Verdant Sect. Suddenly she stumbled and she was hurt. I pinned her down to the ground and was staring at her with my blushing eyes. She said, "You are Yingying, I've finally got you." "Xiao?" I said to her, "I've made your spirit animal berserk. Now it's just you and me in the woods." I started licking my lips with my tongue and said to her, "Be good and let's have some fun." Then suddenly a shout came from behind, "Let go of that girl." He attacked me and I was thrown away by his little dragon. Then he said to her, "It's okay, I'm here now." The girl started looking towards her bird-like creature. Then the boy said to her, "Don't worry, my spirit pet has already tamed it for you," and shouted at me, "How dare you insult a fellow disciple in broad daylight? You're such a villain, absolutely filthy, shameless and ugly." Suddenly the old man appeared and said, "Ahem. My friend, this man is good looking, but his behavior is despicable." The boy said, "That's right. The least important thing for a man from the circle of cultivators is his beautiful face." Then I shouted, "Who the hell are you? How dare you wreck my plan? I'm the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Sect. Tell me your name now." He said, "Okay, listen carefully. My name is Ye Chen." With a frightened face I asked, "Ye Chen, are you the son of Lord North of Zhou Dynasty?" And answered, "Exactly." I started laughing and said to him, "Your entire family has been executed and you are still wanted by the Empress. Are you planning to seek refuge in Verdant Sect?" With a poker tone I said to him, "Well, maybe I'll spare your life and take you in as an outer disciple to clean the floor, if you kneel down and lick my shoes." The boy said, "The world is unpredictable. You never know." I replied, "What did you say? Speak up, I can't hear you." He was looking at me with his angry eyes and started charging his attack and said to me, "Don't bully me just because I'm young and haven't achieved much yet." I was thinking, that's right, stab here. Just like what would happen in the novel. I will introduce myself to the viewers of Novelist Recaps. My name was Lin Xiao in my previous life. I was a college student. My only hobby was reading web novels. I was reading an old harem novel called Reign Supreme when I bizarrely passed out. When I woke up, I had transmigrated into the novel, Reign Supreme, and become an antagonist with the same name as Lin Xiao, the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Sect. I realized I've got an antagonist system. The system told me that as long as I follow the plot of the novel and finish Lin Xiao's part, I will ascend to immortality and travel wherever I want after I wrap it up. Once I obtain this ability, I can return to Blue Planet and reunite with my loved ones. I thought to myself, of course, 1. Lin Xiao, I'm not going to die now. The plot here is that the protagonist, Ye Chen, stabbed me, and Lu Yingying, my fourth junior sister, saw through my true colors and fell in love with Ye Chen. As a result, I held grudges against Ye Chen and became a dutiful antagonist, looking for Ye Chen's trouble ever since he joined Verdant Sect. However, I was crushed by Ye Chen time and time again and ended up with a ruined reputation. Finally, I committed suicide in despair at that time. It will be the day when I complete the system mission and ascend to immortality. Come on, let the storm rage on. Then suddenly a girl came and kicked the boy before he can attack me. I thought to myself, what the fuck? And the boy was thrown crashing towards a tree. She said to me, "Xiao, are you okay? That eyesore just came out of nowhere. He spoiled our fun." Where were we? Let's continue. I thought, what? That's not how it's written in the novel. System, come on out. Lu Yingying's behavior is not in line with her image set before. She said to me, "But right now the first thing is to kill the guy who is in the way." I said, "Wait, is something wrong with my ears? Say it again? That scambag dared to threaten you. Of course I'm gonna kill him. Shit. The protagonist's spouse wants to kill him. This is all messed up." Then she told me he escaped. He was flying in the sky and was held by his little white dragon who was flying. The old man said, "My celestial stick has changed. Something must have happened." I was thinking to myself, system, this is urgent. Explain to me, what happened to Lu Yingying? Is not she one of the female protagonists? There was a prompt of Antagonist System. The system is updating, please check later. Fuck. You had to update it this time. Didn't you? Then she called my name and I turned back towards her and she said to me, come, let's continue. I was nervous and said to her, oops, it looks like it's going to rain soon. I better bounce before the rain gets me. I backed off, started running, and I thought anyway, I finished all my lines for this scene, and the system didn't say I was deviating from the plot. Stay any longer and the plot might even go off the rails. Get out of here first. She was looking at me and she thought first Meow got out of control, and then Xiao. Ye Chen, all these things did happen today. So that memory, it was all true. Everyone was covered in blood. I never thought I would be milled by you. Suddenly I wake up from my nightmare. What a strange dream. It felt so real. This can't be true. My death was all planned out by the author. My name is Lin Xiao. I have transmigrated into a harem novel reigns supreme. I'm the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Mountain. I have 3 junior sisters and a beautiful female master. All of them are going to be the protagonist's spouses according to the novel. Unfortunately, I'm not the protagonist of the novel. The protagonist is called Ye Chen, a chosen one with an unbelievable fortune. I'm just a horny, creepy, useless antagonist who commits evil deeds, provokes and frames Ye Chen. Then I was crushed over and over again and ended up with a broken name and committed suicide. But that's not the point. The point is that I have a system. As long as I continue to play Lin Xiao's role, and go through the whole plot, I can ascend to immortality and return to my own world. Yesterday, according to the plot of the novel, I came in advance to poison the river, causing Yin Ying's spirit animal to go berserk, and I took the opportunity to molest Yin Ying. At the critical moment, Ye Chen showed up and saved the day, but Yin Ying kicked him somehow and Dion followed the storyline. I did exactly what the novel told me to do. Why would Yin Ying suddenly beat up Chen? When I took a look on the system there was nothing and I said, what on earth is going on? System, say something. I was speechless from my anger. Then suddenly a girl called my name and said, today is the day to report to the master. You should get up. Xiao, let me help you wash up. What? Jen is my follower. A character WHO plays a walk-on part and is even more pathetic than I am. Why? Zhen, disciple of Phoenix Peak. Xiao looks as handsome as ever. Ugh, it's such a shame to be a cannon fodder antagonist with a face like this. The mountain where the master lives is really far away. But that doesn't bother me, you can leave me here. Take care, Xiao, and she gave me my sword. Then I left from there. Bon voyage. The system is down for now, but the plot still goes on. I don't know what went wrong with Yin Yang, but hopefully, everything is fine with the other female protagonists. As the senior disciple you don't even know how to fly with a sword. What a disgrace to our sect. Her name was Guo Yurong, second disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Sect, and she said even beginners can fly with swords. Xiao, it's fine if you don't want to make any progress. But you're also lavishly spending our funds on cable car construction. Shame on you. Lu Yingying said, yeah, I wonder how much crimson turkey meat I could buy for Meow with that money. A manuscript copy of Master Zhu Yuann's Jin music score, and her name was Chu Yue, third disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Sect. Great. They are still the same as before. My fellow sisters acted just as the novel described. Ying Ying is back to normal. As usual, the money of the sect is under the control of the senior disciple, and I can spend it wherever I like. If you are willing to come to my room at night for a chat, I might be able to grant you some more money for your cultivation. You're only so arrogant because Master has been in seclusion for years. When Master comes out, you'll have to pay for it. She showed tongue towards me and started teasing. Now that's an antagonist routine. No problem this time. They arrived at Flower Valley and called in unison, Master. Everything is well in the sect during the 3 years that you've been in seclusion. Except for someone who was lazy as always, the other disciples practice consciously and improve their cultivation level. I've successfully finished practicing heart cleansing sword, and my cultivation level has reached the early stage of innate phase. I look forward to your coming out of your seclusion to offer guidance. I've reached the innate phase. I've broken through the innate phase, and all my spirit pets have broken through foundation establishment. As Yurong said, the sect is well organized and prospering under my management. Master, I miss you so much and look forward to seeing you come out. As for my cultivation level, I'm trying not to regress. I'm still at the early stage of foundation establishment. She ignored me and said, Master, there is one more thing. The quinquennial disciple ceremony will be held soon. As this is important, the Sword Sect asked me to bring a message to Master. I hope that Master will come out as soon as possible and select suitable disciples to revitalize the sect. There are a total of 281 discipleship letters submitted to Phoenix Peak, and one of them is rather special. It was from Ye Chen, the eldest legitimate son of Ye Qingtian, Lord North of Zhou Dynasty. He's so talented that everyone in Zhou continent has heard his name. Even the Empress is afraid of him. Phoenix Peak has not taken new disciples for 10 years. I thought, yeah right. If Ye Chen can pass the test and join Phoenix Peak, IT will fulfill our regret of not having a male disciple who is capable of taking on great responsibilities. Ding. Antagonist System update completed. System, you're finally back. Tell me what's going on now. Antagonist System host, so far the plot is going well. Hope you keep the good work. Great. Looks like what happened yesterday was just a little accident after all. Ye Chen is about to join the sect, and my death is coming soon, after I finish my mission. I can go home. Heaven Dao Memories is your name, Ye Chen? Thank you for saving my life, otherwise, I'm gonna get groped by a disgusting Xiao. Ying Yang, listen to me. Stay away from that man Xiao, if you ever pick on Chen again, don't blame me for being rude to you. Lin Xiao, everything you do is in vain. Chen, am I not the one you love the most? Say something. Of course I love you, but I love them too. Then the scene changes, everything was burning and Demon said give us Ye Chen. Chen, why would you lie to me? Xiao, I was wrong. It's a lie. They're all liars. 2 days ago, I suddenly got some random memory fragments. Yesterday, Ye Chen did show up as the memory foretold. I have a hunch that this memory is not just a revelation for the future, but a warning for the past. Why would I fall in love with such a scam? And why would Verdant Sect be exterminated? I've always regarded Xiao as a scumbag. What on earth has he done? I must get to the bottom of this. Everyone was shouting, monster. Are you the beast? WHO wrecked my watermelons? We were able to tie it up, thanks to the spirit tool given by the immortal from Verdant Sect. They started loudly shouting kill IT. I was shipping my tea, nearby man came to me and said, sir, this evil beast was caught. It's just a pity that my watermelons are all ruined. Are your watermelons good? They are perfectly juicy and sweet. Okay, I'll take over your watermelon field. Thank you so much. I spit on the little creature and pressed my foot on it. Your master messed with me just when things were going well. I haven't settled the score with him yet. Now that you're in my hands, I'll take my time with you. Don't you want to have some watermelon? I'll let you have it. From behind a shout came, stop. It's you. Let go of Diao. Oh, there you are. Your spirit pet is about to finish the watermelons. What's wrong with you, Thor? What kind of insult is it to feed this pet watermelons for free? Is this your beast? If IT weren't for Mr. Lin, this beast would have devoured all my watermelons. You have to pay for IT. Pay for IT? All I see is that you have kidnapped Diao, and it is a sacred animal at the early stage of Foundation establishment, and shares the bloodline of an ancient divine animal. You mortals are not worthy to touch IT. Do you know who I am? I'm the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Sect. What right have you to raise your voice before me? You were Lord Northsair, but now you're a has-been, and have nothing left. If you still want to join Verdant Sect and seek refuge in our sect, you should obediently pay them back and apologize on your knees. I don't care who you are, no matter how powerful you are. Bullying my spirit pet should pay the price. He attacked me and there was loud explosion, and I said you will regret this. When I ran off, he was speechless. That was so easy. One step closer to my ascension to immortality. Ding, you have the completed plot successfully. You receive random bonuses: Constitution +3, Intelligence +10, all-round techniques level up +1, blood replenishing pill +1. What's going on? Didn't you say to go through the character's storyline and just get the ultimate reward, ascension to immortality? Why 15 there a reward in the process? Systems, get out. Give me an explanation. Hello, host. This System 15 product of the current world's Heaven DAC, which is well made, rich in content, and has a lot of surprises and unknown functions waiting for you to explore. What? Your words mean nothing. Anyway, I have completed the plot here, so there shouldn't be a problem, right? My friend, you were too impulsive. That man has a high status in Verdant Sect, but you've offended him. I'm afraid tomorrow's test won't be so easy to pass. Elder SHI, you know me, I may have fallen from grace, but I won't let these pathetic mortals trample upon me. To have such presence at such a young age, seems I didn't make a mistake in choosing you. Sir, it is all a misunderstanding, please let us off the hook. Then he punctured the man and he was thrown into a wall. All my life I've been reckless and carefree, but I hate IT when people hurt my friends and family. Please have mercy. Fear not, I've always been a man of honor. I never kill innocent people. Where can I find an inn? I know, there's a Cloud Inn not far away. I'll show you the way. Yuck. What a double standard jork. His pet can wreck other people's food, while the common people are not allowed to fight back? How stupid I had been to fall for him in that memory. Even Xiao is better than him. No way. As the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak, he was still bullied like this by an outsider. It's just embarrassing. And then he ran away, leaving an innocent old man to be bullied. I should go to see if that old man's okay. And she started speaking. I'm sorry, consider this pill as my way of making it up to you. Xiao, I don't understand you anymore. What kind of person are you? Anyway, I definitely can't let Ye Chen join Verdant Sect. Tomorrow is the disciple test. Wrong seems to attach great importance to Ye Chen. How should I tamper with his test without her noticing? There was a long staircase leading to a mountain and everyone was staring at it. If you can't pass such a simple test, I suggest you go back home. Verdant Sect won't accept losers. Who is she? Idiot, don't you recognize her? She's the second disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Sect. She's a true disciple of the you-know-who, the only descendant of the legendary family of sword cultivators. That's right. If you're afraid of the first test, don't come here to embarrass yourself. Who are you implying? Don't. He's the heir of Lord North, Ye Chen. He's gifted, it's no good going against him. It's an honor to finally see you. I'm Ye Chen. Nice to meet you, Elder Shi. You're right. Verdant Sect is indeed the place to find my serendipity. I think you just see a pretty moment and you get excited. I just want to learn from her to improve my sword skills. Ms. Guo, I've heard that you are very skilled in the art of swordplay. I have some questions on that matter. Don't know if I could ask. The exam hasn't even started yet. Are you trying to get close to the examiner? I just feel very close to Ms. Guo and want to exchange sword skills with her. What a joke, you are a wanderer. What qualifications do you have to exchange sword skills with you? Wrong. What? Are you trying to bribe the examiner? Ms. Guo said that Verdant Sect won't accept losers, but I guess there are exceptions after all. I wondered who's the snake in the grass that managed to join the sect using despicable tactics. Xiao is just hiding his strength, or else he'd beat you to death. Who the will are you? Xiao is the highest record holder of immortality stairs, so how about you just shut up? He thought. What? Lin Xiao. This record is actually a misunderstanding. But who cares? I feel 6,000. He doesn't seem to be tough, like he's just in foundation establishment. Is he really hiding his strength? Verdant Sect is really something. That makes me even more curious. How did you pass the test? Can you share your experience? I want to know. I just walked up. Is it so hard? The tests of Verdant Sect have always been fair, just and open. There is no room for deception. He said. I misspoke. My friend, you were too impulsive. Lin Xiao doesn't like you. Shy, do you need to irritate him further? I don't care what he did. I'll just win on my own. I'm gonna break his record today. The rules are simple. Challengers are not allowed to use any spirit tool, and only use their spirit energy to climb the stairs. Immortality Stairs has a sect formation that will detect creating behavior. Anyone found cheating will be immediately disqualified and will not be allowed to join Verdant Sect for the rest of their lives. The top 100 WHO make it to the Golden Stairs will qualify for the Disciple Ceremony. Those WHO pass can go on to challenge the highest record. The higher up the Immortality Stairs, the greater the pressure. Forcing a breakthrough may damage your spirit roots, so I hope you will do what you can according to your ability. Now the stage is all yours. The test begins. The spirit pressure is 50 strong. I can't do it. I've come this far, I can't give up. Look at that guy. How formidable this level of spirit pressure is. Nothing. Watch me. Not only will I pass the Cyan Stairs, but I'll also crush the named Lin Xiao underfoot. Ms. OOO will surely fall for me. According to the novel, Lin Xiao intentionally tripped up Ye Chen during the Immortality Stairs test because he was jealous of Ye Chen's talent. However, as the chosen one, Ye Chen shattered Lin Xiao's plot with his superior strength, broke the record of Immortality Stairs and left his handprints on Verdant Sect's stone monument, and has been famous ever since. It's about time to make trouble. Then I threw a stone towards him, but he noticed it. I am in second place, but it was missed and hit at another person. And he was angry looking at me, but I ignored him. Xiao. The sect test must be fair and just. Intervening without cause will harm the sect's reputation. I'll pretend one didn't see it. Do not do it again. Oops. It just slipped. Got it. In the following, I made one last move. The stone I threw out for the second time was rebounded back by Ye Chen, hitting my face. Guo Yurong couldn't tolerate it any longer and directly reported me. My friend, do not be distracted. We are almost there. Don't worry. I can handle the dirty tricks of a foundation establishment cultivator. Look. There's a naked beauty flying in the sky. When he looked up, then threw the stone towards him, but he catched it. Caught it. Come hit me. Then suddenly he fell down and I was confused. It's not what the script says. Is he really the chosen one? And it was the doing of the pink hair girl. Ye Chen has really got something, leaving the others far behind. I am in second place. How did he fall off? I think he got too excited and didn't match his steps. So he slipped and fell. It was just like what was mentioned in the Heaven Dao memories. Xiao had failed to stop Ye Chen. Xiao will reveal himself if he throws another stone. I have to make a move. This is Lin Xiao's last move. In Ine, the stone will the next scene the be bounced back by Ye Chen and hit me in the face. Then he'll be caught by, stop. Chameleon poop. A magical animal of core formation good at hiding its 800 Y in breath. It has colored poop when it's nervous. I have placed the chameleon there a day early just for this moment. He was grabbed by his leg by the little frog and fell down. It worked. How can I stop here? I am Ye Chen, the heir of Lord North. Then he grabbed a boy and started running upstairs. You broke the rules. Examiner, ban him. He didn't violate the rules. What rules have I broken? Did I use my spirit tool? Did I use any weapon? Did I not get here on my spirit energy? Every man for himself, and the devil takes the hindmost. The spots for discipleship are limited. Instead of picking on me, you all should start worrying about yourselves. I'm the first, get out of my way, get down the top 100 as long as I make it to the top 100. So this is how crazy the plot is from a harem novel back in the day. The obsession with superior strength is always a classic theme in these novels. How can Ye Chen be so despicable? Is there no way to stop him from joining Verdant Sect? The sect formation of immortality stairs hasn't kicked him out, which means he doesn't violate the rules. The process is a bit twisted, but as long as Ye Chen passes the test, it's not a problem. Let's see how he breaks my record next. Ye Chen really is a scumbag. It is so chaotic right now. My stick ANT can't catch up. Is it really impossible to stop Ye Chen? The 6th floor, the 7th floor. Lin Xiao, I'll step your name under my feet. Xiao's record, but then suddenly a stone came flying at him and hit it squarely on his stomach. I didn't do anything this time, did I? Who the hell did it this time? Then I noticed she was using her power. Then she said, indeed he is not fit. When she saw her sect was burning and she said, what is this? Is this my memory? He disregarded the rules and therefore shouldn't have set foot in our sect from the beginning, right? You do have a point. Aren't you supposed to help him? If the Heaven Dao memories are true, I will never let this man join our sect. My friend, hang in there. This is not the place to give up. Then he tried to grab his leg, but he noticed it and kicked him on the face again. Do you think I'm stupid? Am I really going to fall here? I haven't got my revenge yet. I haven't met my serendipity yet. I don't want to end here. My life shouldn't be like this. Suddenly he started floating. I'm only capable of dodging this formation one more time. But now there are several forces watching. I can't help you. You are supposed to be the chosen one. It shouldn't be like this today. How about we bail out for now and let me read your fortune and see what's going on? I'm definitely going to get in Verdant Sect today. Elder SHI, we are in this together. Help me. Alas, I'll help you one last time. Seize the opportunity. When she noticed that she was boiling with anger. What is she trying to do? What am I supposed to do with the following plot? If Ye Chen fails the test, Ye Chen has to pass the test. No matter what happens, I'll fix it. Suddenly I hugged her, then she asked me, what are you doing? Shit. I hugged her before I could think. How do I explain this? My inner demons was while saying to me, I love you, be my girlfriend. Be brave. What a gusty day. Let me warm you up. She's the girl you grew up with together, you monster. Don't do it. You wrong. Everybody's matching. Are they in a relationship? They're being lovey-dovey while we are having a test. It's unfair. They're showing affection in public. How brave. She was blushing and slammed him on the ground. Xiao, you really are. Then I said, you wrong, let me do it for you. She was looking at me with a confusing look. She was thinking, does Xiao want to protect my reputation because he's afraid that my trick will be discovered? I thought I should be the one to deal with Ye Chen. Don't mess things up. Then somebody shouted, look. Ye Chen broke the record. Then he again fell on a rock. Why is he so strong all of a sudden? He advanced and broke Xiao's record. As shown in the Heaven Dao memories, he must have a secret weapon. It won't be easy to deal with him. Ye Chen is indeed the chosen one. A lot has happened today. Please. He pointed his finger towards me and said, Lin Xiao. I will definitely avenge. What happened today? In the hall of Verdant Sect. You wrong. How's the immortality stairs test? Sect leader, there were a total of 366 challengers for the test, with 100 passing, more than 100 seriously injured, and more than 50 disqualified for violating the rules during the fight. We haven't seen this many injuries and violations over the past years. What happened? It has to do with a challenger named Ye Chen from Lord North Mansion? I didn't expect him to take the test and cause such a riot. He's the center of attention wherever he goes indeed. Sect leader, I think this man is aggressive and arrogant, and he's up to no good. I know he passed the test, but, well, I don't think 50. The sect formation of immortality stairs did not kick him out, meaning that what he did was not wrong. Besides, this test is also a competition. He just did what he needed to do. Verdant Sect has always valued the virtue of its disciples. This person 15 quite scheming. He harms others to benefit himself and is 6,000 at inciting others, which is not in line with the honesty and sincerity required by our sect. I propose we vote him out. He was not only the first to pass the test but also broke the record. With such talent, it's a pity to lose him. Verdant Sect needs such disciples. WHO pass the test on their merits. Not. Ahem. The path to immortal moss meant to be competitive. It is only when there is competition that progress can be galvanized. The disciples of Verdant Sect lack such a fearless spirit. The acceptance of this man can be seen as an opportunity for change. Let Ye Chen participate in tomorrow's disciple ceremony. Whether or not he's got what it takes, we'll find out tomorrow. Did your master come out? Master is still in seclusion. Alas, it seems that the bottleneck of her cultivation, which has been stagnant for many years, has not been broken through. Let's hope she can make it to the disciple ceremony this time. I divined the sky last night, and IT looks like there'll be a big turning point in our sect soon. I wonder if IT will finally resolve our long-standing crisis. Tomorrow's disciple ceremony must be taken seriously by all peaks. Understand if the Heaven Dao memories are correct, the turning point has something to do with Ye Chen, but he did not bring fortune, but disaster in the Hall of Pill Refining Phoenix Peak. Mr. Lin, good morning. We'll pay heed to your instructions. Keep your spirits up, as there is no end to learning. Pill refining also has no boundaries. We have to dedicate ourselves to cultivation, so that we can learn, understand. Understood, Mr. Lin Ding. You have successful restored your character persona. Triggered random bonus pill refining experience plus 99. Your pill refining skill has improved to level 5. What? Is it possible even Ye Chen, the chosen one, only reached level S pill refining after completing the whole plot in Verdant Sect, and now I've gone from the entry level to level 6 pill refining with my daily posturing system. I'm begging you, no more rewards for me. If things continue like this, even a scumbag villain like me could kick out Ye Chen and become the male lead myself. I mean, it doesn't seem impossible. Bah, I really just want to finish the plot and ascend to the blue planet to reunite with my family. Whoever loves to be this male lead can have it. The most important thing now is to steal the pill and prepare for the drama at tomorrow's martial arts competition. Step by step. Good, no one found me. So far it's followed the original storyline. Now what comes next? Xiao. That it is, here she comes. You wrong. WHO'll expose me for stealing the poison. Is coming towards me. You wrong. You know, you remind me of a proverb. Whenever I see you, my acting is so good that even I feel like punching this villainous face of mine. Oh, what is it? All rivers run into the sea. Ample bosom embraces all. Call me names like it's written in the novel. You are unworthy of being the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak with your forelanguage and vulgar behavior all day long. Xiao. Do you really think so? Well, compared to the others, to the junior sisters, how am I? When I heard that, I was shocked. No. She's not acting correctly. What? No way. I have to go home. Need to stick to the original plot. Returning to the original plot. You wrong. Don't be ridiculous. To tell you the truth, I came to the pill tower today to get a pill. Do you want to know for what exactly, hun? It's none of your business. That's almost like my confession. As long as Guo you wrong. ISNT stoked. Shall suspect something, right? Xiao, are you looking for this deadly pill? What the hell? How do she know? Forget IT. Take IT first. You've got some smarts. Give IT to me. Steal poison. Plot point. Get. This deadly pill is really 6,000. I'll use IT against the person I hate the most. She must have smelled a rat with all my weird moves, right? Yeah, she definitely would. Is not Xiao cute? How come I never realized IT before? Oh, I was so blind. Thanks to that memory, I finally learned about the true nature of Xiao, and what happened afterwards. Don't worry, Xiao, I've already doctored the deadly pill. This time, IT will not fail. In the Flower Valley legendary abode, a lady was sitting and meditating. Verdant Sect lies in Divine Land, the eastern realm of Central Continent. There are 5 main peaks on Verdant Mountain, named Melodic, Phoenix, Scarlet, Sky, and Long. On each of these peaks, there are 15 ahead. In charge, the head of Phoenix Peak is Xiao Hongling, who is known as the top beauty cultivator in the eastern realm. Xiao Hongling has a bold and carefree personality. She's addicted to wine, and quite narcissistic about her looks. Xiao Hongling often travels outside the mountain, ignoring the affairs of the sect and doing things as she pleases. Although she is ruthless to outsiders, she is extremely devoted and protective of her own disables. Even if Lin Xiao is a good-for-nothing and lacks any talent, Xiao Hongling never kicks him off the mountain. However, Lin Xiao stole his master's white silk stockings and hid them in his pants pocket when she was in seclusion. The next day, when he was fighting with Ye Chen, the stockings were taken out by Ye Chen's spirit pet, Diao. The crowd was shocked. This scandal led to Lin Xiao's downfall. Xiao Hongling locked Lin Xiao away for 3 years after that. Xiao Hongling was completely disappointed with Lin Xiao for making a fool of himself time and time again. In the end, she personally eliminated Lin Xiao's spirit root and relegated him to a mortal being. In the Flower Valley, I was on mission. What Lin Xiao did was really disgusting. He even stole the stockings of his master. WHO raised him. After this scene, the tragic end of the antagonist Lin Xiao is basically determined. What did Master do before her seclusion? Master only found out that her stockings had been stolen at the disciple ceremony. I need to be careful not to mess up the scene and leave traces. But where are the stockings? Antagonist System. Yes, today's mission is to complete the stealing stockings. System, are you sure today is the day to steal stockings? Okay, relax. This little problem can't defeat me. Master is an alcoholic and can't drink after entering seclusion, so she must have had a lot to drink before that. As she sweated, she wanted to bathe. 50. She undressed piece by piece. The first would be the outer shirt. There is only one truth. Finally, took off the stockings. Right here, Antagonist System. Ding. Mission accomplished. Great. One step closer to my ending. I can already picture myself getting humiliated by Ye Chen and becoming a total joke at the disciple ceremony in 2 days. Homecoming day is just around the corner and then I left from there. I didn't accept that he really come to steal my stockings just as that memory showed. It seems that what went down in the Heaven Dad memories was true. Chen, I will pass peerless sword constitution on to you. From now on, you and I will be a whole. Master. It's not too late, trust me. Why did it turn out like this? Did I do something wrong? Unbelievable, I Xiao Hongling would actually submit to a man and give up my peerless sword constitution. Ye Chen. What kind of being are you? Xiao, what role did you play in it? Things are starting to get interesting since I've gained insight into the future. Everything in the memory will never happen. I never thought that he is so mean as to pass the test by dragging others down. Now he still has the face to show up in public. He dragged my cousin down, shame on him. I suddenly popped up and said how noble and marvelous you are since you're 50 talented. Why didn't you go to a fiend sect? There's no room for a big shot like you in Verdant Sect. There isn't a single one of you who hasn't pushed others down. Who are you to judge me? Bunch of wimps. Lin Xiao, you're the real scumbag here. My friend, this is his territory. Don't piss him off before you join the sect. You can be an SS.hole. But don't try to smear me accusations against the chief disciple. Do you have any proof? These two did confront each other before the disciple ceremony. Tragic fate must be stopped possible at the earliest possible moment. As long as Ye Chen has any violations, I'll immediately break his legs 50 that he can't attend the disciple ceremony. Mr. Lin, you've come here early in the morning to pick on a nobody like me. You're not pissed off because I broke your record, are you? I guess the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak of Verdant Sect is not so petty, is he? I don't know. Ye Chen broke his record, so it was like a slap in his face. Ahem. Keep your voice down. What are you so proud of? You've only broken the record after cramming all over the place. Wait, you don't think that's cool, do you? Look at this, our sect has been established for thousands of years, and it's the first time someone has ascended the stairs in such a manner. Truly unprecedented. I'll give you this photograph stone to keep as a family heirloom. You deserve to be looked up to by your descendants in such a pathetic state. Punched the ground and called my name. Lin Xiao. Showing a sword aura towards a senior is disrespectful. Still, I shouldn't interfere since Xiao provoked first. Suddenly hand came from behind. It was quite a surprise that Xiao was able to remain unafraid in the face of danger. Is that Ye Chen? Master. You're merely a pretty face. WHO can only talk back. I dare you to compete with me again. I was gonna kick your S5 tomorrow, but it seems you want to be beaten up now. I've never seen such a request. Cut the bullshit. Since you're bragging unblushingly here, don't blame me for being impolite. Oh no, Xiao is digging his own grave. If he were defeated after provoking Ye Chen, he'd be laughed at by the whole world. I guess we'd better break Ye Chen's legs. Don't say I'm bullying you. How about I let you make the first move with your sword? Come. Wait, why is he so cocky to provoke me in public? Can it be his trap? Is he trying to bait me into making the first move and then use it as a pretext to disqualify me? So that what he is scheming? What an evil plan. Is he hesitating? Well, I will just have to do this. Yo, I'm standing right here and you're not going to Omicron make a move? Do I have to show you how? And his rage level got max. You so scumbag, don't think I can't see through your scheming. What could he be up top? With a poker face I said to him, bummer, you were so arrogant, but now you're so indecisive. How could I have known you're such a coward? On I see, you're already pissing yourself and the slightest movement is going to reveal yourself. Then he took out his sword and pointed at me. A man can be killed but not humiliated. Don't be impulsive. Think of your future serendipity. The two girls were ready to defend him. But when he pointed his so hard towards our mean character, he suddenly stopped, then put down his sword. I'll make you sorry for messing with me sooner or later. I'll wait and see. It was so close. If Ye Chen hadn't pulled up on attacking Xiao, the consequences would have been unpredictable. Why is Xiao as reckless today? Master, you. I've never realized that Xiao has this kind of guts and courage. If it weren't for his poor constitution, he'd be a genius among all. And there was Antagonist System prompt. Ding, congratulations for successfully completing the provoking the protagonist plot. Scared the hell out of me. I thought the original plot ended with the throwing of the photograph stone. I don't expect Ye Chen's sudden attack. Man, I almost peed in my pants. It's a good thing that I'm a good actor or I would have screwed up this part. You haven't even joined Verdant Sect yet. How dare you, a wanderer, cultivate here without authorization? I noticed somebody coming and then I try to escape. Xiao, don't be so mean. Ye Chen is going to join the sect sooner or later. How can you bully your fellow disciples like this? In the novel The Cold-Faced Chu Yume favors Ye Chen exclusively. I'm sure we'll get through this plot. I arrived at Lake Pavilion. How did they meet so soon? The tune is gentle and melodious. You really play the jinn well. There really are beauties everywhere in Verdant Sect. I'm just walking around and running into such a beautiful woman. With you playing music for me, I am sure my sword skills can be improved to a higher level. Girl, you're obsessed with me already, aren't you? Fortunately, it's still following the original plot. I just need to wait for Ye Chen to start cultivating and make a sneak attack. I'll get my SS kicked when the time comes. Today's mission will have been successfully accomplished. Let me put on earplugs before I get deafened by the sound of Ye Wei's chin later. Then suddenly he coughed out blood. I thought, what the fuck? My friend, this woman hides a murderous intent in the sound of the Rin, and listening to it for a long time will hurt your organs. What? No one dares to disturb me practicing the jinn. I wanted to try your strengths, but I didn't realize that you are just an empty vessel. It's my fault for interrupting your practice. Please forgive me, Ye Wei. The disciple ceremony is tomorrow. Whether you're capable of joining our sect is uncertain. It's a bit early to be calling me Ye Wei, is not it? Oh no. How else is the story going to continue when both the herd and heroine are fighting? The first impression is the key. I have to help Ye Chen. Yo, I was wondering who was bullying Ye Wei. Turns out to be you again, coward. You didn't dare to fight me before, but you're good at bullying women. It's you again. You must be the one who coerced the beauty to lay hands on me. Shame on you. So what? It's you who disturbed Ye Wei in the first place. I'm purely punishing the wicked, not because of any personal grudges. Nonsense. As the senior disciple of Verdant Sect, you've repeatedly committed evil deeds. You're treacherous and a disgrace to the decent people of the world. Damn, am I being too polite to you? I'm going to. He shouted back at me, what are you going to do? Then she used her piano or something like that to attack them both and said, stop. How dare you be rude to Xiao? Oh no. How did the plot go wrong again? I won't let it happen. Let's see how I can save the day. So you're in this together. Just you wait. Antagonist System. Congratulations for successfully completing the defeated by the protagonist plot. The plot is finally over. I'm so tired. Let's get out of here in case anything happens. Jerk. How dare you blow me up with explosives? I'm going to go back and tell Master what you did. She was sitting there in a stupid and thought, how did it turn out like this? I just wanted to stick up for Xiao. How did I injure him as well? No. This is not good. It's all because Ye Chen got too close. Otherwise I wouldn't have hurt Xiao by mistake. According to the Heaven Dao memories I dreamt of a few days ago, Ye Chen would seriously injure Xiao when I appeared now. Even though Xiao was seriously injured by me, Ye Chen didn't gain any advantage. The outcome has already deviated from the Heaven Dao memories. As long as it doesn't follow the Heaven Dao memories, it is a success. With Xiao's personality, however, there is no guarantee that he won't embarrass himself at tomorrow's disciple ceremony. I have to do something before that. They were again shouting, monster. Are you the beast? Who wrecked my watermelons? We were able to tie it up, thanks to the spirit tool given by the immortal from Verdant Sect. Kill it. Then suddenly somebody attacked him and was standing there with his sword. Sorry, I'm late. Sir, are you the owner of this magical animal? I'm sorry, it's just he attacked him and killed him. All my life, I've been reckless and carefree, but I hate it when people hurt my friends and family. Please, have mercy. Fear not, I've always been a man of honor. I never kill innocent people. Disgusting. So disgusting. Ye Chen is just a double standard asshole. His pet can wreck other people's food, while the common people are not allowed to fight back. What a shitty protagonist. If it weren't for the privileged treatment he enjoys as the protagonist of the novel, a clown like him wouldn't even be qualified to go into a factory to tighten screws in my previous world. It's a pity that my fellow sisters and master are going to be the concubines of such a man. Never mind. Does a villain need to worry these things? This is just the world of the novel. When I finish the ending where the character Lin Xiao dies, I'll leave. Going home is what matters the most. Just like in the novel, Ye Chen is staying at the inn at the foot of the mountain, and tomorrow he'll attend the disciple ceremony. I'm going to bed early, too. Because I have to be humiliated by him tomorrow. I'll see my fellow sisters again before I sleep. Ding. Antagonist System. You have successfully restored your character persona. Get the bonus of aptitude +1, constitution +2. I can't help it. It's all about restoring my character persona. Suddenly somebody was knocking on my door. Xiao, are you awake? Eh? Yue? What is she doing here in the middle of the night? Yue, the third junior sister. She has the Qin sword soul, and is proficient in din and swordsmanship. She is gentle and kind, and is as pure as the driven snow. When I'm humiliated by Ye Chen, I'll no longer be the honorable senior brother in her eyes, so I'll see her one last time. Hi, Yue, I haven't seen you in a while. You're getting taller. Come on. Keep up with Xiao's villainous image. Let me check your body. Even I can't look at a pervert like this without punching him in the face. However, her cultivation level and agility have long surpassed mine. I guess she'll dodge it, as she always does before I can grope her. Suddenly she hugged me and I was confused. I backed off and I thought something's wrong. There's something wrong with her, another one that doesn't follow the script. How am I going to act? Ding warning. The behavior conflicts with the image of the villain Lin Xiao. Host, please correct the behavior immediately. Right. I'm the creepy senior brother. I can't run away from a beauty like that knocking on my door in the middle of the night. There's something wrong with you, Wei, but I still have to hold my persona. Forgive me, it's all about the mission. She said, Xiao, can you do me a favor? Suddenly she hit me on the face by her piano like something. Are you alright? Yeah, right. I should not have laid a hand on the protagonist's concubine. It obvious? Bad. Guys are bound to be condemned. How? Can it be okay? You're bleeding. How can it be okay? You're bleeding, huh? So it's okay for the heroine to make a move on me. Well, I guess your wrongs are bigger. By the way, you just said you wanted to ask me for a favor. What kind of favor? I accidentally broke the strings of Thousand Plume Jin yesterday while practicing heavenly sound technique. I want to go to the town tomorrow and find a tool refiner to fix it. I'm not familiar with the town, so I'd like to ask you to accompany me. I wonder if it's possible? Fix your chin with me? There's no such plot in the novel. Is not tomorrow the disciple ceremony? As the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak, it's a tradition for me to be present, remember? Then she grabbed my cloth and said to me, can't you make an exception for me? Oh. My heart WHO can stand this. I closed my door and said, it's getting late, you better go back to rest. Don't miss tomorrow's morning class. She tried to call my name from outside and I was staring. Are you kidding me? Tomorrow I have to make a fool of myself in front of the protagonist. Ye Chen, I have to stand it no matter what. Yu Wei's behavior is way off from her character. This plot of fixing chin was never even mentioned in the original story. But Yu Wei Thousand Plume Jin indeed has a broken string. This Thousand Plume Jin was left by her mother and she treasures it so much. How could it break all of a sudden? Xiao, are you awake? Why Zhen? What's going on tonight? Everyone wants to see me. What is it? Xiao, Master has come out. She wants to meet you at Fairy Cliff. What the hell? This part isn't in the original story. Things have totally gone off the rails. Never mind. I won't know until I go. She was hiding in a nearby Xiao. I thought this chin was the most important thing in my life. It was only one day that everything about the future came into my head. I've finally seen the light and realized that the only one who has ever been truly good to me is you, Xiao. The reason I broke the string on purpose was that I wanted to take you away from this place. According to the script, tomorrow that devil Ye Chen will come for us. Since we can't run away, then we must strike first. There's no chance I'll let Ye Chen ruin Xiao's reputation tomorrow. In the fairy cliff on top of Phoenix Peak, I expectedly greeted my master, but there was quietness. It feels like the calm before the storm. What's so urgent that she wants to see me in the middle of the night? I thought, don't be shy. We're all women. What are you afraid of? Could it be? No, no way. Did she know it was me? Then a noise came from inside. Xiao, come on in. What a strong smell of alcohol has master been drinking. What are you standing there for? What, am I not your master? If you don't come in right now, I'll be sad. Dummy. My, this 200-year-old woman is acting cute, but she seems to be in a good mood. I don't think she's realized that love stole her stockings yet, right? I'm coming in. I said, master. She replied, I haven't seen you for a while. Come over here and let me take a good look at you. What the fuck? Is she drunk? Then she pulled me closer and said to me, sit down. Master, stop feeling down there. If you go any further, our master-disciple relationship will be broken tonight. No need for Ye Chen's humiliation tomorrow. I haven't seen you for 3 months, and you've broken through to Foundation establishment? Not only that, your constitution and spirit root also have improved significantly. It's true that nothing can be hidden from the first fairy of the cultivation world. Well, I was guided by someone. Please forgive me, master. I can't reveal the identity of that person. Oh, is that right? Well, that makes sense. You are my disciple after all, so it is only natural that you are favored by Heaven Dao. You're right. Lucky. Got away with it while she was drunk. By the way, you've met Ye Chen, the heir of Lord North, right? When I heard that I was shocked. Never mind. Forget about this annoying guy. Why did she know about Ye Chen in advance? She stood up with charming face. She said to me, Xiao, let's have some fun. Then grabbed my both hands, and I was pulled into another space. Then I said, is this Fairy Cliff? Xiao, draw your sword and let's fight. Fight with you? You are at the peak of nascent soul, a half step to divine transformation, and the first person to realize the ancient swordsmanship in Verdant Sect. I'm not going to fight with you, master. I refused. Then lightning started happening in the sky and a sword appeared. Horrifying sword pressure. This is a magic power driven purely by her immense and refined sword intent. It is the simplest and most direct, and the effect is the most dominating and overpowering. I swear in this life, if I have to die, I will only die as I wish. Then I shouted sword. Innate phase exclusive spirit sword dreamland. Xiao, you've been in the sect for so long, and it's the first time I've seen you use your sword so seriously. Well, the scale of your sword aura is not bad. The sword intent is a little weak, but it is still promising. Never mind. Let me help you today. Xiao, can you keep up with me? This woman really wants to kill me. There is not a single soul in this world that's not crazy. I am the only one, as a villain, who has been working hard to follow the plot strictly. I am not doing it anymore. Thunder strike suddenly hit me and I thought, am I dead? Suddenly a ball of energy protected me, frozen in time and space. Is this sword aura realm? Xiao, watch this. This move is called Sword Intent Enlightenment. Reach for Sword Immortal. I closed my eyes. When I opened it, my eyes, she said to me, Xiao, hold on, I am coming. Wait. Where are you going into? Down there, it hurts. When I opened my eyes, I saw swords in my stomach and blood coming out. I thought, what hell did I, the villain, die early? Screw the chosen one and the destiny of reincarnation. My disciples shall be the strongest to outshine the world and will never submit to others. I was trying to call my master and slowly I closed my eyes. Elder Shi, what's the matter? My friend, it's not good. I used my celestial stick to do a fortune telling and I have a feeling that the serendipity that belongs to you on Verdant Mountain has disappeared by half. How can it be? Serendipity would never disappear out of nowhere, so it must have been intercepted by someone else. It has always been me who takes away others' serendipity. How can I sit and watch others jeopardize my fortune? I won't stand for such a powerhouse in Verdant Sect. My friend, it's not a good idea to go to Verdant Mountain again. Since you stepped in here yesterday, the celestial stick has changed, and everything has gone wrong. Elder Shi, you know me. I will not attack unless I'm attacked. If I'm attacked, I will certainly counterattack. The insults I have suffered will certainly be avenged tenfold. Tomorrow on the mountain, I'll kill. In this lifetime, all thinking in unison, I will never let the tragedy happen again. Ye Chen must die. In the Verdant Sect, Ye Chen is not here. This is a great opportunity for us fiend cultivators. Let's kill every single one of them. Smash Verdant Sect to the ground. All disciples of Verdant Sect, listen to me. Fight to the death to protect our home. Fight to the death. Then the both sides started to fight with each other and everybody was killed. This is not true sect leader. Martial uncle, they're all. Behave yourself. Where is Ye Chen? Why isn't he coming to save USP? Ying Yang, don't worry. Ye Chen will come to save us. Yeah, he showed up just in time when we were in crisis before. He's not coming. Ye Chen went to the southern realm of Central Continent, and now, he is probably flirting with the saintess of Nunzer Kingdom. How come? He brought the catastrophe of Fiend Sect upon us. How could he leave us behind? Stand up. Even if there were only 4 of us left in Verdant Sect, we'd fight to the death. We die standing up. How could I bear to let you 4 beautiful ladies die? Be good and obey. Then he shouted from behind, stop. Ye Chen and Ms. Ju from Melodic Peak. He's finally here, and they used swords united sect formation. Ye Chen, I will never let you get away with your repeated meddling with my clan's affairs. I'm late. Thankfully, you guys are okay. Everyone was laying dead. Is that all you have to say after all this? Ying Ying, what happened to you? Yue, you wrong. Why are you looking at me like that? You've got Verdant Mystical Sword and Practice Swords united with Ju Wen Ning of Melodic Peak. Why did you always show up at such a perfect time? You showed up just in time, activated the sect formation, and repelled the fiend cultivators. Master? Ye Chen, who on earth are you? Why is it that friends and relatives who are close to you never end up well? Master, what are you talking about? I don't understand. In the end, you'll benefit the most from it all. I know you're sad, but the most important thing now is to hunt down the fiend cultivators and avenge the dead disciples and elders of Verdant Sect. Shut up. You're Verdant Sect's greatest enemy. I am going to kill you. And she tried to attack him, but she was injured by him. Master, I'm the chosen one blessed by heaven Tao. Why do you want to be my enemy? My younger sister, Yi Xuan, has led 800,000 North Elite Cavalry and arrived at the foot of Verdant Mountain. All I have to do is give the order, and we'll take down the Fiend Sect. Come back to me, let's avenge together. Would you like to start over? Then they all started remembering the post things and what happened. Is this Xiao? Xiao was always against Ye Chen. Was it because he had seen through Ye Chen's true colors a long time ago? It's me, I'm the reason why Xiao get killed. Fuck off. It turned out that the incident when I was a child was the work of Xiao. I've been wrong about Xiao and they all received their past memories. Leave your memories to me, I'll bring them to the past you. Whether or not you can change your fortunes depends on this time. Memories entered their brain. How would I know the future if not for that memory? How could I have seen through the past if not for that memory? They all started to attack him. I will never let the tragedy happen again. Kill Ye Chen and protect Xiao. In his room he was sleeping peacefully. Meow, now's the time. Tear that Sohm into pieces with your sharp claws. Suddenly 2 attacks came behind the cat, and she shouted, "Meow, look out." And he woke up from the noise which was happening outside. What a loud thunder. My friend, wake up. There are enemies. He woke up and took his word in his hand. What's going on? There's nothing. Elder Shi, are you too old to hear it right? There's no way I could have misheard. I definitely sensed powerful hostile intent from 3 people, and they're targeting the room you're staying in. Verdant Mountain is really strange. Elder Shi, are you trying to bluff me because you don't want me to go to Verdant Mountain? How can you think that of Mep? Am I that kind of guy? Look, it's thundering. I told you it was just thunder and you misheard it. But alright, tomorrow is Verdant Sect's disciple ceremony. I want to get some rest. Elder Shi, be quiet and stop bothering me for no reason. What's going on? One, give it my all. But the power of the sword move surprisingly disappears. Why didn't the music of my chin hit Ye Chen? I was clearly aiming for him. Try it again. This In's bed is so hard that it hurts my back. Watch out, my friend. Behind you, but he didn't notice it. Elder Shi, have you ever heard a story called The Pride Wolf? But I just sensed it. If I lie, let me be struck by the thunder. Oh, my man, don't jinx yourself. You're already a ghost. If you get struck by thunder, I won't be able to save you. He closed the window. Pitter patter, she slammed her hand into a tree and said, damn it. Did Ye Chen really have the shelter of heaven Dao, as shown in that memory? It seems that we can only mate for him to join the sect and then find a chance to kill him. Tomorrow I won't miss again. I was slammed into a wall. As the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak, I can't believe you did such an obscene thing to humiliate your master and ancestors. Lin Xiao didn't know what he was doing. Give him another chance. I'm sure he'll change. How could there be someone like him? Gross. Then I took a flower lotus kind of weapon from my master's room, and the next day I attacked him with this weapon. Ye Chen, go to hell. Then I was thrown into a cave for my reflection of myself. Xiao, how could you steal master's forbidden spirit tool, deadly black lotus? You even tried to use it to harm Chen. Luckily, Chen was talented and escaped. Otherwise, your punishment won't be as simple as contemplating on the cliff of reflecting. I tried to say, where's master? Master is completely disappointed in you. She's now going to enlighten Ye Chen with her sword, intent to make up for your offense against him. I jumped towards her and I tried to say, steer clear of Ye Chen, but she gave me a kick and slammed me on the wall. Are you going to harass Yue again? As the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak, you have repeatedly done such nasty things. You've ruined Phoenix Peak's reputation. If you still care about Phoenix Peak, I suggest you kill yourself here and stop tarnishing the reputation of Phoenix Peak. I'm tired, this is exhausting. Then I committed suicide, but it was all a dream. What a long dream. This dream is so real that it's like my memory. Are you awake? Master, you seem to be exhausted when I'm clearly the one who did all the work and transferred you the sword intent. Here, have some, to celebrate your attainment of peerless sword constitution that I bestowed upon you. Your swordsmanship has improved so much that even you wrong, despite her mania for swordsmanship, can't compete with you on Phoenix Peak. From now on, you'll be worthy of your name as the senior disciple. Peerless sword constitution? System, open the character panel. Being Antagonist System. Note, colorless and formless, those who possess this constitution have unrivaled mastery in swordsmanship. When they perform sword skills, a single thought of trem can turn into reality, allowing the sword intent to replace the true vitality to drive. Once they reach perfection, they'll be able to integrate all of the laws of swordsmanship in the world. The laws include space, time, causality, and reincarnation. Based on the original setting, as long as Verdant Sect's disciples pass the test of workmanship, they can go to underground. By putting their sword intent into the furnace, they forge their own exclusive spirit sword. And for each spirit sword, as the sword wielder's swordsmanship level rises, there is a chance that a powerful sword spear will hatch. For example, Guo Yurong has her ice sword spirit. Chu Yue has Qin sword. Xiao Hongling's exclusive spirit sword Azure Luan sword is very special. The sword bearer used this sword as a medium to transfer her sword intent to others. Those who are getting the sword intent must have met. The original protagonist Ye Chen was able to kill his way back to the royal city because he had gained Qiat Hongling's sword intent and awakened peerless sword constitution. It really is the frigging peerless sword constitution. I'm afraid this plot is totally fucked up. The major serendipity of the protagonist has been intercepted by me. What the fuck is the point of continuing? I'm so worried now that I won't be able to control my strength and stab Ye Chen to death with a sword at tomorrow's disciple ceremony. Well, kid, what's on your mind? You don't even drink the wine your master offers you? Master, you've just sipped from this glass of wine. I don't think it is appropriate for me to drink directly. Inappropriate? Huh. So is it appropriate for you to be resting on my lap right now? No. I'm sorry. And she was trying to hold her laughter. Well, let me ask you a very important question and I need you to answer truthfully. Go ahead. I'll tell you everything I know. Then she came towards my ear and whispered into it, "Am I good looking?" When I heard that I was confused and blushing. "Have you been possessed, master? How can you ask such a girly question? Master, you look pretty, but for me, you are like the moonlight in the sky, so noble and elegant that I only dare to look up to you and worship you." Blah, all empty words, you're not sincere at all, forget it. Right now the 3 junior sisters are all acting a bit strange, more or less. If master doesn't follow the plot, either will be doomed. I am so happy. No, I'm not. Okay. Another question. If you treat me like the untouchable moonlight, then why did you steal my stockings? Why did I what? I'm just playing with you. You know, I say whatever comes to my mind when I'm drunk. It's nothing. Look at you, so serious. However, I called you here tonight not only to help you to improve your swordsmanship, but also for another matter. You must promise me. Go ahead. There's nothing I won't do for you, master. You are the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak. Should anyone ever provoke you or you are caught up in a strife, promise me that you will kill that person. Don't ask me why, just promise me you'll do it. I'll take the consequences if anything happens. Do you hear me? Understood, master. I have a bad feeling. The day of disciple ceremony. Long Peak want to join Long Peak with Zenran Ziyun, the sect leader. At Long Peak it must be the most powerful of all the 5 peaks. Not necessarily Zenran Ziyun is the sect leader, but the oldest person with the highest status among the 5 peaks is actually Elder Chisung of Scarlet Peak. So I want to join Scarlet Peak. In my opinion it's Zenran Yuan Yi from Sky Pair who is the most reliable, although he is not as famous as Ziyun and Chisung. It is said that he is amiable and known as Smiley Immortal. Becoming his disciple must be the most relaxing experience. You all haven't thought it through. The heads of Melodic Peak and Phoenix Peak are 2 beauties. Don't you guys want to join in at all? I choose Head Xiao of Phoenix Peak. With the first fairy of the cultivation world being my master, I surely will enjoy my cultivation life. Head Su Mei of Melodic Peak is not bad. It is said that before she married, the title of the first fairy of the cultivation world was hers. Unfortunately, her cultivation partner died early and she became a widow. A widow? I'm more interested. My friend, got any master in mind? That's not important, I'm here only for one thing. Serendipity. If what you said is true, that someone has intercepted my serendipity, I'll definitely kill that persona. My friend, I've told you I can read your mind, haven't I? Right now, besides serendipity, you are also thinking about the owner of Lion Eagle who kicked you, right? So this means that you'll choose Head Xiao of Phoenix Peak without hesitation, won't you? So what a true powerful man should have all the beauties in the world, right? It's just a shame that she's spoken for. That's enough, Elder Shi, you'll see. I'll show Ying Ying that Lin Xiao is nothing compared to me, just a loser. Only I am qualified to be her man. Oh. He's coming. The chief disciple of Phoenix Peak is here. Wow. What a stunning gentleman. That's what cultivators are like. I wish I could be like him someday. He is worthy of being the disciple of Xiao Hongling, the first fairy of the cultivation world. The 2 of them are truly a perfect matchy. Mind what you say. Have you lost your mind? What kind of gentleman is he just has a pretty face? Sooner or later, I'll. Then I was floating before him on my sword and I was staying into eyes. He recognized me. Is he gonna come after me now? Don't panic. See how it goes. He's the chief disciple of Verdant Sect. We can't afford to offend him now. Besides, as the chief disciple, he won't do anything to you in front of everyone. Damn it. You bastard. Didn't I warn you last night? How dare you come back here? Do you have a death wish? What are you looking at? I'm telling you, as long as you join Verdant Sect, you must be obedient and do what I say. I don't need to introduce myself, do I? You don't have the strength to against me. It's a bit embarrassing to say all that, but it feels so good. Antagonist System. Successfully restore the plot. You get a bonus charisma +5 and constitution +1. I will kill you. First round of taunt successi. Ye Chen, you're so dedicated to your role after all. You are the only one who still sticks to the plot so far. Wow. Mr. Lin is bad-tempered. I don't think I'll join Phoenix Peak. Mr. Lin just glared at me out of the corner of his eye and I almost peed. He's too arrogant. He doesn't look like a cultivator, more like a bandit leader who robs you out of nowhere. Save your life and stay away from Phoenix Peak. Elder Shi, he is so mean. I can't stand it. I can be killed but not humiliated. Wow. Such a terrible murderous aura. He must beat Layer B of Master Realm to say the least. Such a young master. I'm afraid he is also the topmost talent even among the 4 great imperial dynasties, the secular world. I remember now, he is Ye Chen. He's the heir of Cord north of the Zhou dynasty. No wonder he has composed. A warrior of Master Realm can even take innate cultivators head on. Now that Lord North's entire clan had been exterminated by the Empress for treason, he was the only one who managed to escape. There are wanted portraits of him all over the country now. So far, so good. Now I just need to wait for Yurong to come and help Ye Chen humiliate me together. Stop. What are you trying to do? Here she comes. So beautiful. What a dazzling radiance. What blinded me. Is this a fairy of Verdant Sect? So big. Now that's what I'm talking about, the harem vibe. The plot is finally back on track. And he tried to greet her. My name is Ye Chen. Nice too. But he was slapped on his face and thrown away into a wall. Sorry to startle you, Xiao, but this mortal fool dares to be rude to you. He deserves to be slapped. That's it. We are doomed. Elder Shi, get out. Is this the place of serendipity you're talking about? Take it easy, my friend. It was an accident. We're just using each other. You better explain why I'm treated like this today. Or I'll take this fucking ring off. My celestial stick is the greatest spirit tool for divination of this world. Now that unexpected things are happening again and again, it can only mean there's someone within Verdant Sect who can influence Heaven Dao. This person is changing the future predicted by celestial stick. My friend, a wise man always knows what's good for him. How about, let's get out of here before the guy finds you. The divine land is endowed with boundless territory. There are beautiful women everywhere. So is serendipity. Verdant Sect is nothing compared to a bigger world. Don't give up. Don't listen to him. I'm here to help you. If you don't stay strong, I'm going to be frustrated and lost. Hear me out, Elder Shi. If fortune doesn't favor me, I'll simply fight against fortune. I'm not only going to kill the thief who took my serendipity, but also conquer all the women on Phoenix Peak. Including that famous Xiao Hongling who rocked the divine land. That's my man. I was right about you. There are only the two of us who are dedicated to our job in the world of Reign Supreme. Come. Beat me up. Xiao, stay back. He's going to hurt you. Step aside. Don't you trust me? Don't stop Mu Epsilon from moving the plot forward. I trust you. But, according to the Heaven Dao memories, later Ye Chen's magical animal will reveal you as a pervert. I don't know if Xiao really stole masters. I guess he must have his point. Xiao, let me help you. I will not let that man hurt you. You wrong. Stand back. This is a fight between men. Enough. I'm standing right here. Here comes Head Su Mei of Melodic Peak. She's here. Ye Chen's biggest supporter in the early days, who'll also be one of his concubines. She comes to get it together when it really matters. Unlike my junior sisters and master, she was flying Su Mei on a phoenix and her name was Head of Melodic Peak of Verdant Sect. Wow. So gorgeous. Pretty. She is really pretty. In the novel, Su Mei had feelings for the male lead but had to keep her distance because of her widowhood, all the while flirting with him delicately. It's a real page-turner. The author really knows what readers want. Ms. Su is here. The scene shown in the Heaven Dao memories did happen. Elder Shi, I'll listen to your advice today and let go of this disgusting jerk. You're not listening to Mu Epsilon. You're just flip.I. Inhale and exhale. Now, the three junior sisters and master are all a bit strange. I can only hope that Head Su will follow the original script. It's my turn now. 3 steps to hit on girls if you're a villain. First, check her out. Second, smile at her. Third, start flirting. Ms. Su, long time no see, you look even more beautiful. This flower suits you perfectly. Scold me. Don't pity me. Thank you for the compliments. I'll take this flower. Wait, it's getting bigger up close. No wait. This is not right. Your master is lucky to have you as a disciple. No wonder she. No wonder what? Go on. Keep talking. As for you, oh? He truly is the male lead of a harem novel. So soon did Su Mei yield to his charms. Does she have feelings for him, as in the novel? How dare you provoke a disciple of Verdant Sect? Do you know what you're doing? Then she used exclusive spirit sword, Divine Huang's sword, and I was shocked and screaming in my heart no. With anger she said, how dare you provoke a disciple of Verdant Sect? Do you know what you're doing? Oh dear. Head Su is furious. She directly summoned her sword spirit. How mad she must be. I was thinking, how come even Ms. Su doesn't follow the plot? She's not killing the protagonist, is she? She was looking at him with her rage in her eyes. He was thinking, I can't do anything. This woman is too powerful. I actually don't have the slightest strength to fight back. Help me, Elder Shi. Bustard, you play possum when I need you the most. What should I do? It doesn't fit my villain persona if I go up and plead for mercy. But if I don't do anything, the plot won't continue if the male lead is dead. Head Su, what's with the rage? Mr. Yuan Yi, the head of Sky Peak is here. Yuan Yi finally. Thank goodness I haven't given up. In the original story this man appeared to be a harmless goody two-shoes, but he was actually a wolf in sheep's clothing. He was sent by the Fiend Sect to spy on Verdant Sect for years and nearly wiped it out. Now that the plot is off track, he still shows up as expected. Given his long-standing compassionate image, he'll definitely be a peacemaker. He's just a kid who doesn't know what he's doing. Ha ha ha, Take a break then, I'll spare him this time for the sake of Zenran Yuanal. Only this time and no more. She thought, forget it, seems this bastard's time is not up vet. I'll find another chance someday. Chief Lin, are you alright? I'm fine, thanks for asking. I'm just a villain, I don't have that much to do with you. Don't come over here. Then she came up close towards me and whispered in my ear, Xiao, I can tell you're gifted, you're a perfect fit for my melodic peak. How about you leave Phoenix Peak and come to Moy, I will teach you well. I was confused and thinking, is that part in the novel? Did I read the wrong one? She thought this kid was born so handsome, how come I didn't realize it earlier? With such a cute disciple by her side, it's no wonder that Xiao Hongling has never felt anything for Ye Chen, no way. Now that I know the future fate already, I can't let her get the upper hand. He said, alright, disciple ceremony is about to begin. Why don't you all take your seats first? I thought to myself, the bad guy of the early stage is actually hooked up with the male lead, no one follows the script. I'm about to lose my mind. How am I supposed to keep acting as a villain? Then he shouted, silence, disciple ceremony is about to begin. Where are Yue and Yin Jing? That's weird, the three of them should be here to witness my infamous scene. Calm down. At least Ye Chen stayed for disciple ceremony. As long as things stick to the original plan from here on out, it's not a problem. Then I called Ye Chen. And she came and said to me, what is the matter, Xiao? As expected, the only person who is most devoted to me is Ye Chen. He will always be my buddy. Unfortunately, there's no good ending for following a villain. Ye Chen, do you see the boy in black at the back of the crowd? He is a distant cousin of mine. Now it's time to test everyone's qualifications. I'm going to help him out since we're relatives. This is the 9 celestial pill I bought for my cousin. It's an excellent nourishment, which can temporarily improve his constitution after taking it. It's a perfect lethal pill for people in the cultivation world to kill someone. Deadly pill. Please give this to my cousin and tell him that it's from the elders. Everyone gets a share. If you mean well, why don't you just say so? I am afraid my cousin will be too touched if he knows about it, and affect his performance. With tears in his eyes, he was thinking, Xiao is so sweet and gentle, I just want to cry. Don't worry, Xiao, I'll take care of it. Alas, although this kid is a bit dumb, he's really good to me. Wake up. They're just characters in a novel. I can't go soft in order to make it home. Cousin, oh no. Young master, this is a tonic pill prepared by the elders of Hall of Pill Refining for the young talents present today. It is called 9 celestial pill, which can strengthen your constitution. Please take it while it is still hot. Thank you for the kindness of the elders. I'll take it. You're welcome. Cousin, you're the best. I have faith in you. That's right. According to the novel, Ye Chen is a level 6 pill refiner. He can easily sense that something is not right with this pill. So he fought back by taking the pill directly to sect leader Ziyun. Then the righteous Yurong jumped out and identified everything was my doing. The first step to the villainous Lin Xiao's defeat is complete. Yes, that's right, take the pill and check with the sect leader. Humiliate me. But he directly threw that pill in his mouth and I was shocked. You're welcome. Cousin, you're the best. I have faith in you. You've noticed, right? This is not an ordinary pill. Childish. I won't be fooled easily. If I'm right, this is actually called deadly pill. It is a vicious pill specially designed to target entry-level warriors, affecting vital energy in the body and destroying meridians. Look at him. The look on his face basically tells everyone he's the one behind it. He has to do better than that to harm me. Fine, the leaders of Verdant Mountain are all here. Let's take the pill and reveal that man's plotty. He is sure to punish grounded, to say the least. No. It's too easy for him. Let's play along with his game. What do you mean? Elder Shi, purple pill refining skill you asked me to practice before can cure all poisonous pills below level 5, right? Are you trying to? Exactly. Verdant Sect has always had strict rules. I'm going to make this bastard pay by hurting myself. Elder So tried to stop him, but he directly eat that pill. Lin Xiao, prepare to die. Then I started farting and the people around me started saying, who has farted? The poison is working. Use purple pill refining skill to press down the poison and then tell the heads. How can it be? Can't suppress the poison with purple pill refining skill. This pill, it's not right. And he exploded right there. Of course, it's not right. This is a deadly pill that has been refined by a level 3 pill refiner, and I'm afraid the pill is also at level 3. Alas, I've told you to wait. Dude, are you okay? That's a lot of blood. Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't want this stupid ring anymore. Xiao, we did it. You'll never have to worry about this guy causing trouble for you anymore. I can't. If I don't detoxify, I'll really die here. Elder Shi, sorry, I was too impulsive. You know a lot of things. Is there a cure for this poison? Alas, since you are sorry, I won't argue with you. Ice technique for detoxification 1 taught you should be able to eliminate the poison of this level 5 deadly pill. Elder Shi, sorry, I'll never be rude to you again. Don't mention it, my friend. Although this old man has evil intentions, he is my only support and cannot be offended anymore. If you are willing to listen to me and leave Verdant Sect, I'll be grateful. No, I can't. That asshole Lin Xiao has repeatedly crossed me. I swear I'll kill him by 1,000 cuts in this life. You just never listen, do you? Seeing me poisoned in pain, Lin Xiao must be very pleased. I can't let him win. Why is he looking at me like that? Is not he trying to kill me? Is he a psycho? Ye Chen, you really scared the shot out of me. What's the point of moving forward the plot if the male lead dies halfway through the story? Sure enough, the male lead enjoys the aura given by the author and won't die easily. I never thought even if the heroines are not wrecked can first like deadly fell also so wrong? What's the problem? If the poison doesn't work, then I'll move on to something stronger. My kink's going to be revealed in public. The embarrassing scene will crush me hard directly. Then I disciple shouted number 38 Ye Chen, take the test on stage, and they started look at each other. Where's Ye Chen? Why doesn't he come? I am here. The protagonist always shows up late and draws the attention of the audience. Full of tricks, no wonder he escaped from the Empress. What a young master with great lightness of movement. Ye Chen is indeed a talent. Not bad. If he's well cultivated and progresses from martial arts to the path of immortality, he'll have a bright future. Elder Shi, do you feel the gazer on the chosen one? Where is my opponent? I am Zugfeng, the third generation disciple of the outer sect of Sky Peak. I'm here to give you the test. Get off. You're not good enough to be my opponent. I can beat you in one move, I guess. You can't test anything out of one move, right? Arrogant, do you think you can crush me? I'm at the Gi refining phase. Chi refining? Is that a big deal? Kid, how do you want to test it? Then, I want to challenge him. The chief disciple of Phoenix Lin Xiao. All I ask is to fight him to the death. If I can't crush him in 10 moves, I, Ye Chen, will kneel down and accept my defeat. Lin Xiao, I'll defeat you within 10 moves. I will let you pay tenfold for the humiliation you put me through. You're nothing but a homeless loser, and you've got the nerve to talk crazy shot. I'll beat the crap out of you in just 3 moves. I thought, hooray. Finally. I get to be humiliated. Things can finally go back to normal. Qualification test, Lin Xiao of Phoenix Peak versus Ye Chen. Begin. Suddenly she appeared and said, wait, you're not worthy to fight. Xiao, I'll fight you. Ms. Chu, why are you interrupting me all of a sudden when I haven't finished talking? That makes me feel uncomfortable. Mr. C, please forgive me. I was worried about Xiao. Wow. Is this beautiful fairy another disciple of Phoenix Peak? Damn, it's such a blessing to be the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak. Yue, why are you messing things up again? This young lady seems to be the disciple of Hongling. Exactly, she's got the once in 1,000 years Chin sword soul. This is not good. Ye Chen has somehow gotten into a fight with 2 disciples of Phoenix Peak. We better get involved. No need. Hongling isn't worried about her own disciples. Why do we care? Yue, back off. This is a fight between men. Wait, why is Yue's hand so hot? Yue. You forcibly cultivated Heartbane Fiend Jin, the 7th volume of Heavenly Sound Bin Sword, didn't you? She answer in yes. Heavenly Sound Jin Sword is a secret record left by the ancestor of Verdant Sect, and can only be practiced by those who possess Jin Sword soul among them. The 7th volume, Heartbane Fiend Jin, has half involved the Fiend path. The combined forces of immortality and Fiend could burst with the terrible Fiend energy. However, it is extremely harmful to one's lifespan and physical body. In the novel Chu Yue Dion even used this move when Ye Chen was surrounded in the grotto by the 3 great martial sages sent by the Empress. Yue, why do you want to practice this skill? Because only by becoming strong enough can I protect you, Xiao. But this is not worth it. Wake up, I'm just a villain. It's only right to cultivate it for the male lead. Of course it's worth it, if it's for Xiao. In the past, was unaware of what was going on, and always guarded against Xiao. I was wrong about Xiao before. Then those memories appeared in my mind and showed me all the things that would happen in the future, and that's when I realized, the only person who has been most sincere to me and Verdant Sect is you, Xiao. You took the blame all by yourself. You alone tried to fight against Ye Chen, the man who brought us disaster. I know, Xiao, you're a true lone fighter. Xiao, let me have this fight. You're the only one here who doesn't follow the plot. Please, don't mess this up. I tried to call her name, then suddenly green light started coming from the sky. What a powerful sword intent. Then suddenly my master arrived. She tried object to her master, but she said to her, Yue, stay back, you don't get in Xiao's way. Why would the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak fear this mortal warrior? Yes, master. Xiao, do you have faith? Don't worry, master, since he's dared to provoke me with his life, I'll destroy him in an instant to repay your kindness. Jinx myself, check. Ding Antagonist System successfully restore the plot. You get a bonus sword manship +5 agility +5 true vitality strength increased by 40% reach the threshold of innate phase. Holy shit again? Screw you system. You're fucking kidding me. Are you afraid that I won't be able to beat Ye Chen to death? Xiao, I know you'll win. She was thinking, remember what I told you last night, find a chance and kill him. Okay, I'll do my best. That's my boy, play well. If you win, I'll give you an unexpected reward tonight. Reward? Please don't. You just need to be the supreme battle heroine of the book and don't interfere with the original plot, and I'll be thankful. Lin Xiao, the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak versus the challenger Ye Chen. The life or death duel begin. Hongling, this is a fight to the death. Head Xiao, if you want, they don't have to fight to the death really. The grudges between the two of them can be settled after Ye Chen joins the sect. You're underestimating Hongling. Sect leader, the chief disciple she personally cultivated, wouldn't be afraid of a Mers warrior, would he? In my opinion, this Cal is a must, otherwise, any random reckless person would dare to provoke Verdant Sect. Hongling, are you really sure about Lin Xiao? Don't worry, everyone my disciple shall be unrivaled and overpower everyone with his skills. You're already dead to me since you insulted me last night. Don't worry, after killing you, I'll find a way to join Phoenix Peak, and I'll take good care of your master and junior sisters for you. My so classic. This surely is a harem novel from the old days. Control yourself. Who's the villain exactly? You bastard, who do you think you are to provoke Phoenix Peak? Are you out of your DMN mind? I'm going to kick your ass today. When it comes to the acting of the villain, I won't lose. I shouted die and started charging my attack. As expected of the chief disciple of Phoenix Pair, his sword move is fancy. You brat, I worked so hard last night to transfer you the sword intent, and you go easy on him. His cultivation level is just at innate praise. He's dueling against a secular warrior of lair and of martial arts, and doesn't even use his full strength, has simply looking for death. I've heard that Lin Xiao of Phoenix Peak has improper behavior. He goops around all day and he is not even as strong as his junior sisters. Is that right? How can head Xiao, with all her clout, take such a vicious person as her disciple? All show and no substance. I'll finish you off with one move, and then see if you still have the audacity to call yourself the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak. My sword move may look magnificent, but in fact I only use less than Jose of the sword intent. There's no way he can't take it. This is all under my control. Ding Antagonist System. Successfully restore the plot. Trigger sword magic power divine thunder sword lower rank of the Tian stage. What the hell? You give me a reward at a time like this? Energy started surrounding my sword and I shouted no. Don't come over. And this lightning speed I was charging towards him. Everyone was shocked and started saying goodness. Mr. Lin's move has triggered the supreme force of heaven, and brought heaven divine thunder. Mr. Lin really is something. Xiao is surprisingly powerful. No wonder he can recognize Ye Chen's true nature at a glance. Lin Xiao is extraordinary. This colorless and formless terrifying sword intent. It's peerless sword constitution. Lin Xiao has peerless sword constitution. According to the memories, although Lin Xiao had been working against that bastard Ye Chen from the very beginning, he wasn't as gifted in swordsmanship as he is now. She was thinking something's not right, unless someone has tried to change the cause and effect of all this, and forcefully empowered his strength. Hongling, have you seen it all too? Xiao, is this the first sword move you've created with peerless sword constitution? Xiao exudes a bit of the aura of Emperor Cheng. Is that impertinent Ye Chen dead? Did Xiao win? From the attack of my sword he was thrown away, and everyone was shouting my name and cheering for me. Holy shit. It's a good thing I pulled back in time, or else Ye Chen would have died. It's true that the male lead can always pass through a dangerous crisis safely. Lin Xiao, here it comes. The male lead is going to kick my ass. I'm ready to lose. I yield. I'm willing to keep my word and apologize to Verdant Sect. I begged the heads up there to save me, and I was shocked. I've managed to reduce the power of my move to 30%, yet you surrender, you coward. Lin Xiao, well, since Ye Chen has admitted his defeat, let's just call it a day, and blue energy started to surround him and Ye Chen pledges defeat. Lin Xiao wins. Damn it. I was scared. I'm afraid I can't survive the second move. Immortal King Ye and reigned supreme, who defeated all the talents and slaughtered all the 9 heavens and 10 realms just to win the heart of beauties. Is just like that? It's Ye Chen's purple Vare Flame Ferret. After Ye Chen crushed Lin Xiao in the original story, this beast came out of nowhere and took out the stockings that Lin Xiao had hidden in his pocket. This means that there is still hope. Then the little white dragon started coming at me roaring. Come. Ladies and gentlemen, next up is the reveal of my dirty little secret. I confess, I'm just a disgusting pervert who steals my master's stockings. But then suddenly sword slash came at the dragon and he was injured and I was shocked. Then he was worried about his dragon and called his name. I was looking at her and thinking in my mind, why that happened, master? The fight has been settled but you still try to instruct your magical animal to sneak up on my disciple. Shame on you. Ye Chen is not a decent man. Still plays tricks when he's lost. No, I'm not. Trust me. Why isn't master following the script? System. Get out. No female leads here follow the script. Now even the male lead is this shitty. How do you expect me to wrap this drama up alone? The villain role. I'm not doing it. Warning. The host's lost mood is detected. The mission may fail at any time. Are you sure you want to give up the villain's mission and the reward for achieving immortal beyond the mundane? When I threw my show it down, everyone was looking at me with concerned eyes. Xiao wins, right? What's wrong? Chief Lin, did you catch the result? My cultivation level has increased now, and my junior sisters and master are treating me well. Maybe it's okay for me to stop pretending to be the villain and stay in this world together with them. No. I still have my parents and younger sister. I have to go back home. I don't belong in this world. I can't give up on the system mission. As for the reason why the plot has deviated and the heroines have been acting strangely since Ye Chen showed up, let me play it by ear and investigate the cause of the change. For now, I will definitely go through the life of the villain Lin Xiao and successfully complete the system mission. The chief disciple of Phoenix Peak, Lin Xiao, wins. Congratulations. You're wrong. My disciple surely is the best. Xiao, you didn't let me down. You're wrong, and Yue seemed to treat Xiao a bit differently. According to the prophecy in the dream, aren't the two of them supposed to fall in love with Ye Chen and gradually loathe Xiao? Does this mean that Xiao's fate, from now on, has been completely reversed? Now Xiao and his junior sisters get along well. As their master, I should be happy for them. However, why do I feel so lost? Master, I'll definitely go to Fairy Cliff to serve you tonight, and by the way, examine your body. No, wait, focus, think about where the plot went wrong. Let's get ready for the next duel. He was punching the nearby tree and saying, why elder she, it should have been me. It should have been me who stood there and received the worship of all. My friend. Remember what I said earlier, the one who intercepted your serendipity, whose luck is on par with yours, is within Verdant Sect. We still need to build up our strength. Why do you want to confront him? I don't want to lose. No. Elder Shi, I seem to have been hurt in the eyes by that bastard. Why does the sky look all green? Stop talking. My friend, you've been injured internally. I'll teach you a set of mind techniques to heal your meridians. Thanks to Elder Shi, or else I would have been ruined by that evil man. Demit. I didn't know that Lin Xiao was actually so powerful. The first time I failed, Lin Xiao, just you wait and see. Then suddenly I appeared and said to him, are you calling my name? And he was shocked beyond his imagination. What do you want? I've kept my promise to surrender and apologize on my knees. What do you think? I need to see if there's been a change in the male lead. Is this scumbag bisexual and interested in me? That must be it. He was all worried about me when I took the poison earlier. Damn it, even if I'm attractive, I don't want to be liked by a guy. Lin Xiao, be easy on him. Ye Chen has conceded defeat and honored his promise. Verdant Sect is renowned as a prestigious sect in the Eastern Realm. How could we stoop so low as to kill him? What is this sly fox up top? I don't see him being interested in the protagonist in the original book, do I? He's not worthy of being killed by me. Since Elder Yuan Yi values him so much, he's all yours then. Let's go. There's no rush. I'll play with him first, see what they're up to. Although the disciple ceremony don't follow the original plot, at least it ended smoothly without any major changes. Xiao, I'm here to save you. Phew, I made it. Ying Ying, what took you so long? Is it beast taming mojo beads? I can't believe she brought this thing out. Beast taming mojo beads, with the power of heaven, are said to have once belonged to ancient immortal Qi Yang. It is the heirloom of the Lu family. Could it be that she's brought a bunch of magical animals here to cause trouble? You're my top priority. I'll protect you no matter what. Ying Ying, what are you doing? You're my top priority. I'll protect you no matter what. I'm going to kill Ye Chen and take you far away. That way, you will be mine. Ying Ying, where have you been? How come you just showed up now? If anyone tries to stop me. Xiao. You guys stay where you are. I'll have a word with Ying Ying. Okay. Since last month, Ying Ying has suddenly become aloof and hostile to everything. Whatever the cause of her change, the most important thing now is to calm her down. First, use my charms. Ying Ying, what are you doing here? Xiao, relax, just say it. I want to save you from the bad guy. I want to take you away, and I want to be with you. Forever and ever. Fick me, even though the immortal world doesn't care about age. I've been a human being for 2 lifetimes. My mental age is that of an old man in his 40s or 50s. Ying Ying is only 15 years old. That's not acceptable. Where did I go wrong, and why on earth did it turn out like this? Could it be that in my villainous acting days over the past decade, I've had a lapse in persona restoration that has changed her impression of me? Or is it that Lu Ying Ying's body has been forcibly possessed by someone else? I don't think that's possible. After all, it's quite safe in the sect. Shit, it's not like the author finds a ghostwriter after he's got rich, and the latter has been messing up all the timeline and the characters, right? Xiao, I understand. Wait, what do you understand? No matter what you do, I'll always stand by your side. Xiao won't leave the sect after all. I was being shallow. How could Xiao, with all that loyalty and righteousness, abandon the sect? I'm short-sighted. I don't know why, but the crisis seems to be over. The glare of beast-taming mojo beads faded. Then I pinched her. Ah, Xiao. Crap, I got so into the role of villain that I couldn't help but touch her. What? I can't touch. No, it's too sudden. Antagonist System. Congratulations for successfully restoring the main plot and persona. What the fuck? What main plot have I restored? System, you tell me. Antagonist System. You receive a bonus Verdant Mystica sword. It's in your storage space. Note the sword is the sealed as the current world's supreme rank immortal sword. It contains infinite immortal energy. It needs to unsealed at least 50% before attempting to activate it. Isn't this Verdant mystical sword a key prop for Ye Chen? Why do you give it to me? Thank you for helping me. Don't mention it. This is only because I don't have the strength now. If it had been as usual, I'd never have knelt before anyone. I'm always the one who gets people on their knees. It's all because of Lin Xiao. I'm afraid no one in Verdant Mountain will take me as a disciple after I've made such a fool of myself. My friend, this might be for the best. Let's get out of this place. I wonder if you'd like to join Sky Peak and become a disciple of mine? I'd love to. I'm honored. Master. Good, that's my boy. Get up. To be honest, as soon as you appeared on stage, I felt that you had the potential to be a great emperor. Is that true? I'll follow Master from now on. Fortune is on my side after all. As long as I enter Verdant Sect, I will get a chance to kill Lin Xiao for revenge. Also, I'll find the bastard who has intercepted my serendipity, and make them pay with a deadly strike. You Ye Chen, I have long regarded you as my disciple since I granted you the immortal fate and passed on you martial arts. And now, you are actually taking a cultivator from the lower world as your master. Have you got no respect for Mep? Geezer, you're nothing but a parasite. You'll have to rely on me to survive. Regardless of your origins, I think you just can't stand to see me doing well. Limitless space. Alas, he's really a lost cause. Did I get my divination wrong? Perhaps. The chosen one is actually the mysterious person who has intercepted Ye Chen's serendipity. Chief Lin, you're the senior disciple of Phoenix Peak. See if any of these disciples are qualified enough to join your peak. Well, it's really hard to choose. Oh my, do we pick new disciples by their looks? I think these are good looking. I mean their breasts. No. These exceptionally talented girls are all perfect for Phoenix Peak. Just let me lead these new disciples through the entry level. That won't be necessary. Leave this task to us. I tried to stop them, but they didn't listen to me and I was disappointed. You're already so busy with sect affairs. How can we bother you with the task of teaching new disciples? Don't you have to meet with Ms. Xiao later? Yeah, I almost forgot about this. If I can't train my junior sisters, might as well take care of my master. Master's house. For some reason, I've always felt that Master is most likely the root cause of the wrong plot. Could it be that she used some kind of awesome immortal divination means to predict today's duel between Ye Chen and me? That's why she specifically passed on the power to me. After all, that knight's sword intent enlightenment was by no means something she did randomly after drinking. Xiao, come on Innie, how much longer do I have to wait? Master, I'm coming in. I must get to the bottom of this tonight. Today, you performed well and did not disappoint me. I decided to reward you. And, as a bonus, I'll give you a chance to serve me. Serve you? How? Xiao, come, help me. Have a foot bath. What the hell? You call this a reward? Master. You sure do have a peculiar taste. Master is indeed a once-in-a-millennium stunning beauty, who makes the entire Eastern realm fall in love with her, and yet is untouchable. Check out those legs. You have hesitated for so long. Are you reluctant? I've spoiled you for nothing. This is a violation of manners. I would never dare to do so. I cannot act out character. Lin Xiao in the original book harbored inappropriate desires towards his master, but it was only a fantasy. He don't dare to go any further at all. Blah, fine. Forget it. She's spontaneous and unpredictable. I dare not imagine what might have gone down if she was testing me. Xiao, I have to ask you. If you don't like it, why did you steal my shit? She knew it already. That's why she killed Ye Chen magical animal. Master, How did you know? No wonder she thought it was rewarding me. This is so embarrassing. What an ono moment. Master, there's been a misunderstanding. I have to do something to divert her from further probing. I'll serve you well and make it up to you. Master, I'm pretty good at foot washing. I'm very skilled and well trained. I'm so good that you don't get to think about anything else. Lose yourself in the pleasure of massage. She was trying to cover mouth and thinking so comfortable. You're so good, Xiao, nice work. Good job. Wake up. Don't lose yourself. They're all just characters in a novelli. Definitely can't get attached. Antagonist System. You restore the villain Lin Xiao successfully. Get random rewards. Ultimate message skill full layer upper rank of the Tian stage effect on the opposite sex plus 300% constitution plus 1 spirit root plus 1. Hey, this can actually earn rewards. Lin Xiao is a pervert indeed. That will do. I'm very satisfied. You're good at this, aren't you? Xiao, if I ask you to serve me for the rest of your life and mash my feet every day, would you be willing? Top foot bath for the rest of my life? Ahem, Xiao, you can go back to rest, although you already have peerless sword constitution. Today's duel with Ye Chen shows that you're still a bit weak in the control of sword intent. Next month, disciples of the Five Peaks will go to Underground Sword Tomb together as the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak. It's time for you to have an exclusive spirit sword. Understood. In the original book reigns supreme only Ye Chen, and all the heroines had exclusive spirit swords, while I as a supporting villain, only had an ordinary spirit sword. Dreamland. Is there really no way to fix this stupid plot? Xiao, although I've gained insight into the future, many details cannot be seen clearly. I only know that Ye Chen must not stay in Verdant Sect. I will do my best to cultivate you into a great sword emperor, shattering the barriers of heaven and earth, and entirely reversing the fate of the past. Well, I didn't know that head Xiao, who's always so spontaneous, would also be burdened by love one day. But then again, your favorite disciple Lin Xiao is quite a looker. Ms. Uag, if you slander things between me and my disciple again, you should know what I will be like when I get angry. Not to mention that you are only a broken soul from the upper world. Even if you regain your body and return to your former state, I will be able to defeat you just the same. Is this how you speak to an old-timer of Verdant Sect? That's very rude, Hongling. Well, I didn't mean to gloat. Really feel bad for you, Hongling. Your spirit sword, Azure Luan, contains the paired Feng and Huang. Once the sword intent is transferred to a man, divine Feng will then enter that man's sword spirit. Henceforth, everything for the rest of your life will revolve around that man. If you're in love, you can only love him alone, otherwise you'll suffer from the pain of a burning heart. Whereas he can still go on his way and have wives and concubines. When you asked him if he was willing to serve you for the rest of his life, you must be somewhat sincere, right? Too bad he hesitated. Shut up. There's nothing between me and my disciple. How can you slander me like that? Okay, I got it. Don't be mad. Anyway, how did you know that my remaining soul was sealed in the sex forbidden land, coiled long abyss? Why were you able to easily remove the seal and free me? I can see the future that wicked man Ye Chen will later break into the forbidden land to be your disciple and receive your inheritance. If he gained power, it'd lead our sect to ruin. So I had to be one step ahead of him. Alright, don't worry, Hongling. I'll help you. After all, my husband is the founder of Verdant Sect. We have to keep his legacy. In the Phoenix Peak senior disciples dorm. It's late and he's not back yet? Did he go down the mountain? No way. I must see Xiao today. I can't put it off any longer. Is this Xiao's bed? No, I can't do this. No way. Xiao isn't here anyway. I can't help it. It's Xiao's smell feels good. I want to smell like Xiao. What's going on here? Why is Yue in my bed? That's way freaky. She's not acting out of character. She's fucking possessed by someone else. Why did the heroine's attitudes toward the sleazy and villainous in Xiao change so drastically? Is it a distortion of human nature or a moral decline? I swear I'm going to find out today. I'll catch her red-handed. She'll definitely tell the truth. What is this so hard? Then she saw a screen where girls were naked. And I was screaming in my heart, no. No, it's over. That's it. There goes my public image. Wait. Am I not the bad guy? What positive image do I want? Yue. That's audacious. Who let you in here? Xiao. Even if she's such a sweet girl, she wouldn't forgive me when she found out about my nasty behavior. Yell at me and hit me all you want. I'll be a complete villain and bully her instead. Then she broke that object and was smiling with anger at me. If you're really interested. Why can't you just look at me? Yue's smiling. But why do I feel so horrible? I'm an adult, so of course I want to see all of you. Don't get me wrong. I use photograph stone to peep. No, to observe you guys, because I need to check your cultivation level and what progress you all have made. I have to play the villain before I can get the real reason for the change of attitude out of her. Think about what Xiao in the original novel would do. It's you who broke into my room in the middle of the night and got into my bed. What do you want? I'm worried that Ye Chen might have hurt you during the day. So I came to see you. You care about me so much, would you like a reward from me? According to the novel, after Lin Xiao was crushed by Ye Chen, Yue even took Ying Ying to visit the male lead, Ye Chen, and apologized to him. Moreover, Yue was impressed by Ye Chen's fake generosity, and had a crush on him. But now Yue's here because she's worried about me. Isn't this fucking plot going wrong again? I have to hurry and try to find out the reason for her change. Don't just stand there. Defend yourself. Crap, you're still not resisting shot. The plot is over. Then she stopped me and I was thinking, geez, you finally got the script right. I knew it. There's no way anything can really happen between the villain and the heroine in this novel. After all, you don't mess with the male lead's concubines. But suddenly she kissed my lips. Oh, no. My first kiss. I lost my first kiss. Wait, that's not the point. Then I pushed her away. Yue. I'm the villain, not the protagonist. Wake up. Xiao. I'm sorry. What should I do with you? Alas, forget it. I guess I'm a kind person after all. I knew you wouldn't blame me. I know these girls not just from the novel, but through spending time with them over the past decade. I've watched them grow up, and they've been like real sisters to me. Ying Ying went from someone who could only cry in front of a spirit animal to an excellent animal tamer who could easily control spirit animals at core formation. Yurong has shed all the superficialities and risen to become the topmost sword cultivator, boasting impressive achievements and bust size. Yue grew from a weak girl to the famous Qin fairy while I was goofing around and Master was traveling the world every now and then. It was the three of them who managed to support the peak. People have feelings. I've lived with them for over a decade, and I can't pretend they're just fictional characters anymore. I play the villainous Lin Xiao on the surface, but secretly, I did do a lot for these girls. Yue said I was nice to her. Has she figured me out? No. I have to ask her tonight. Yue, you were rude to me, but I'll let it go. Now, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and you must answer them honestly. Do you hear me? Okay, I'll tell you everything I know. First question. It's about Lord North's heir, Ye Chen. Before the test, have you ever met him? I had never met him before. I see. I know Yue, she never lies since she said she'd never met Ye Chen. They definitely hadn't crossed paths. Xiao only asked me if I had ever met Ye Chen. I knew him from the script in my memory, so I'd never met him indeed. It wasn't exactly lying. Tao Omicron Xiao, right? But it's not right. When Ye Chen provoked me during the day, Yue was clearly glaring at Ye Chen with hatred. The look of wanting to kill someone can't be hidden. Second question. After seeing Ye Chen today, how do you feel about this person? Xiao, I don't know this person. But after today, I find his behavior and character extremely disgraceful. I wish. Wish what? Oops, Xiao will be suspicious if I keep talking. Ahem, Xiao, you should ask me the third question. I don't want to waste my breath on some nobodies. Oh my, this girl has 2 faces. She probably already knew Ye Chen's true colors since she was so angry. It seems that Yue is also hiding something from me. If she really hadn't met Ye Chen before, why was she showing such violent murderous intent? What else do you want to know? I'll tell you anything I know. This won't do. I have to find out what Yue really thinks about Ye Chen. Got it. Yue, would you do me a favor? What can I do for you? Xiao, I want you to go to Sky Peak and set up a trap for Ye Chen to help me get even. But of course, if you don't want to, just forget it. I need to feel Yue out first. Xiao, do you want me to kill this man for you? When? What kind of death do you prefer? Thank you. That won't be necessary. In the Sky Peak Junior Disciples dorm, I've reached Foundation Establishment. It's fucking awesome. Elder Shi, you're the best. With your scripture of celestial Tao to aid in channeling the energy, I'm confident I can solidify Foundation Establishment in 2 months and achieve Golden Core in a year. Now you don't think I'm bragging, do you? Of course not. Elder Shi, I apologize to you again. You've got my word. I'll listen to you from now on. Today, you ignored me and insisted on taking Yuan Yi as your master. I won't argue with you about this, but going forward, you must do as I say. Chen. Ms. Chu of Phoenix Peak is here. She said she wanted to apologize to you. Are you gonna meet her, Ms. Chu? Is that Chu Yue? My friend, don't go. Phoenix Peak has been trying to set you up. We must be careful. Got it. I'll be there, don't worry. Elder Shi, do you think I'll be afraid of a woman? Chu Yue, I'll see what you're up to. He won't listen to me whenever he sees a beauty. Then he arrived there and she was standing at Sky Peak. Ms. Chu, wait, I think I can call you Yume now, right? Why do you want to see me late at night? I'm here today to apologize to you on behalf of Xiao. Chen, I'm sorry. Xiao went too far today. He put you through. Alas, I'm so sorry. Chen. She's blushing. Chu Yue definitely likes me. When will I stop blushing every time I lie calm down? I have to do what Xiao wants me to do. When I learned about the whole thing, I realized that it was all Xiao's fault. He was jealous because he Ying liked you at first sight, and she thought that's not true. The only person Xiao likes is me. Chen, you are innocent. She was thinking Ye Chen go to hell. Elder Shi, did you hear that? She knows me. I have a feeling. From tonight on, I'll once again be the chosen one, adored by all, and showered with affection from all the beauties. Yue, I know what you're getting at. Come here for a hug. Sorry, Chen, don't you think it's too soon? That's gross. Don't touch me. I miss Xiao's smell now. It's okay. I know you didn't mean it. You're just being shy. Yue, it's just you and me here, and the night is beautiful. Why don't me? How about I take you to a nice place? You're new here. I bet you don't know there are 72 stunning sceneries and 81 legendary abodes on Verdant Mountain. I'll take you on a tour to make up for Xiao's mistake. Then she started flying in the sky and he was following her. Are you playing hard to get with me? I'm enjoying it. Ye Chen is merely a warrior who has just joined the sect. How did he manage to master such a technique? Could there be a master guiding him? How's that? You're impressed by me, aren't you? I've put all my vital energy into it. Ye Chen, do you really think you're as lucky and charming as the script says that every woman will be attracted to you? This is all but a task of Xiao. Chen, you wait here for a moment. I'll bathe in the spirit pool ahead. I'll be right back. My friend, she leaves you here alone. I'm afraid she's up to something. Don't you know what's having fun? She must be preparing herself for tonight. My friend, listen to me. There is something wrong with this place. I'm afraid it's a trap. Elder Shi, what makes you say that? This place is full of spirit energy of superior quality. It's like an extremely rare innate spirit gathering place. Usually, this kind of place is only open for core disciples, stewards, or elders within the sect for cultivation. Also, for some reason I sense the layout here favors Yin over Vang. Anyway, we'd better leave here quickly. Elder Shi, you should have some faith in my luck. I killed my way out of the Zhou dynasty, and what crisis have I not survived? Why should I be afraid? That being said, Lin Xiao of Phoenix Peak. Elder Shi. Don't mention that jerk in front of me. Can't you see? Chu Yue has already fallen in love with me. I only cater to her because I want her to help me spy on Lin Xiao. Got it an hour later. She's been taking a bath for so long. Why hasn't she come back yet? My friend, since she hasn't returned for a long time, there is no need for us to wait. Let's go back early. Didn't she say she was going to bathe in the spirit pool ahead? I'll meet her there since you're still worried. You'll go and find out what's going on. So this place is Melodic Peak's territory. Fairy pool? Chu Yue is bathing here, right? She must have been waiting for me to come over since she's been dragging it out like this on purpose. Here she is. Yue. I'm coming. I try to peek at her but she flashed some water at my face and grabbed her clothes and wear them. Who are you? How dare you trespass on the forbidden area of Melodic Peak Fairy Pool?
Who are you? How dare you trespass on the forbidden area of Melodic Peak Fairy Pool? I've never imagined that Melodic Peak has such a stunning beauty. Oh no. My friend, run. This woman was born with Asura combat constitution. She has an extremely strong killing intent and is far above you in power. Come on, Elder Shi. You're being paranoid again, aren't you? Then I stood up from my place. Check me out. I'm going to hook up with this fairy. Ever since I was born, I've known that I have a special aura of charm that pretty girls find hard to resist. This woman, too, cannot resist my charms. Nice to meet you. You're so beautiful. I've never seen anyone as gorgeous as you are. Then she shouted at me, you insolent. Attacked at me and said, how dare you tease me? And he was injured and fell down on the ground screaming. What a mighty domineering sword intent, this woman. She's determined to kill me. How can this be my aura of charm? Alas, my friend, you weren't like this when I first met you. You used to be strong-willed, fearless, now passionate, and meticulous as well. But your personality has gradually become distorted since you met Lin Xiao, and that is not how the chosen one should be. Alas, I just hope you catch on to that. Why does this kind of trash dare to peep at Fairy Pool? Huh, I think I've seen him before. He's a disciple of Mr. Yuan Yi from Sky Peak. Report this to Master and let her deal with it. Understood. Ms. Zhu Xiao's a genius. With that, I can go back and report completion. But then again, Ms. Zhu is a stunner. With her looks and skills, she must be every guy's dream girl. Xiao asked me to lure Ye Chen here because he was sure how Ms. Zhu would react. Does Xiao have a thing for Ms. Zhu? No way! Xiao can only be mine! If Xiao really likes oval tough girls, then I'll just be stronger than Ms. Zhu Ding Antagonist System as protagonist Ye Chen must indirectly persecuted by you. He suffered serious injuries and a loss of 100 points in his lick value. You have restored the villain's persona successfully. Ding Antagonist System. Due to the improvement in swordmanship with peerless sword constitution, you have automatically attained the divine sword technique as your Lung sword. It worked. Ye Chen was indeed led to the territory of Melodic Peak, as in the original plot, and met with Zhuan Ganing. But wait, Ye Chen was seriously injured by Zhuan Ganing? That shouldn't be. According to the original storyline, on the night of the disciple ceremony you may visited Ye Chen, and the two got too involved in their conversation, thus mistakenly entering the realm of Melodic Peak and having a fight with Zhuan Ganing. Ye Chen wasn't seriously injured because Yue helped him, but now she doesn't like Ye Chen, so the result changed. But that's fine. In the novel, Ye Chen had many concubines, but he only flirted with them and didn't even touch their hands. Now he can say goodbye to my precious junior sisters. I'm sure that Yue is not the same as the female character knew from the novel. If I want to finish the villain Lin Xiao's plot, I can only count on the other two junior sisters. Ye Chen has successfully joined the sect, so the main plot line is fine. Ye Chen's other concubines should all be fine, including Sume Zhuan Ganing and the beauty from the upper world, Yue Ji, who is sealed in the sect's forbidden land. Next up is the second big plot in the novel, where Ye Chen will make a name for himself, the Five Peaks tournament outside the Sword Tomb. Once the Five Peaks tournament is done, I'm almost wrapping up my part. Let's see what props the system gives me. I took a look on my status window, and then I saw I have acquired various magic powers. What kind of magical powers are these? Are you just itching for me to kill the male lead? System, it's already difficult enough to Omicron maintain the original plot right now. Can you stop giving me any more magic powers? Do you fucking want me to crush Ye Chen, take his serendipity, hook up with his concubines, and forcefully change the plot into a fan-fiction version of Reign Supreme? Can I delete this large cultivation XP pack? I have a feeling that the system will screw me over at a critical time and just use it for me. Then, I pressed on the system panel, and the system prompt appeared. Successfully activate cultivation expire pack large in the process of automatically loading cultivation for the host. Please wait. What the hell? Fuck you, system. Stop it! And suddenly red energy started surrounding me and my clothes broke apart. Then with a poker face I said, I'm stronger now. I've got harder muscles too. Then some more bunch of system prompts appeared and I leveled up. I've never seen such a shameless system. Thanks to the system, I'm now a half step to Golden Core and have a tentacle-style magic power. Are you sure you're not worried that I'll get Ye Chen killed? Then suddenly she came into my room and said, Xiao, I'm back! When she saw the scene before her, she was shocked and screamed. Oops! Xiao, why aren't you dressed? If you're really shy, just turn your back instead of continuing to look through your fingers. This girl really has two faces. Antagonist System. Warning! The villain's persona is at risk of collapsing. Please maintain your villain persona. I must keep playing the villain Lin Xiao. Come on, you're the bad guy. Yue, look at me. What is there to avoid between us? Then I grabbed her waist and said to her, I'll show you something great tonight. By the cliff of Phoenix Peak. Xiao, is it okay? I am a little scared. Don't be, trust me, stay still, okay? Now you can open your eyes. And before there was a wonderful scenery of mountains. The great thing you were talking about is this starry sky? What else do you think? Is it not great enough? Well, this is great. I just groped her a couple of times. I suppose that's keeping the villain persona crisis cleared, hooray. According to my observations over the years, this is the best place on Phoenix Peak to watch the stars and the moon. Whenever I can't sleep at night, I come here to enjoy the night view. And the time just flies. Such a night view with the moon makes me more homesick. I need to ascend to immortality sooner to go back home. Xiao, there's something I want to ask you. Go ahead. Well, I'm just curious. How did you get the idea to lure Ye Chen to Ms. Zhu's place and have the latter deal with him? And why were you so sure that Ye Chen would fall for it and that Ms. Zhu would definitely hurt him? Just a hunch. Of course, I admit I just bet Zhuan Ganing would. The reason why I set up the trap to lure Ye Chen to break into the fairy pool is because I know Zhuan Ganing so well. In the original story, Zhuan Ganing was gifted and had a Sura combat constitution. She was aloof and had a clear-cut stand on what to love and what to hate. She was completely indifferent to the frivolous and arrogant Ye Chen at first. However, in the upcoming plot of the Five Peaks tournament, she had a change of mind. After she was defeated by Ye Chen, she began to notice this junior brother, who had just joined the sect. In the following plot of the Sword Tomb, she and Ye Chen were trapped in the secret realm to escape. She had to practice verdant swords united with him. Wait a minute, now Zhuan Ganing has not only met Ye Chen in advance, but also seriously injured him, creating a grudge between them then. Can she still be the one to cultivate with Ye Chen after this? Xiao, what are you thinking? Nothing. I'm thinking of happy things. You help me frame Ye Chen tonight. This has totally squashed my beep. Well done. So are you satisfied now? Of course, I'm on cloud 9. Well, since you're satisfied then, can you honor your promise from earlier and satisfy me too? Yue, what do you mean, satisfy you? How? No, it can't be you. It is so innocent I must be overthinking it. Is it the satisfaction I think it is? Just like I said before, I really like you. So I want to be your cultivation partner. From now on, we'll accompany each other on the path of immortal cultivation. I've only revealed my heart to you in my life, and in the future, I'll open up to you alone too. Will you be my cultivation partner? Yue, can you tell me first why you like me so much? Calm down, don't be overwhelmed by this cute face. The most important thing right now is to figure out why she's changed. Am I not creepy? I mean, not nasty enough? I know there are not many people in Phoenix Peak who treat me with respect. Don't talk about yourself like that. Xiao, you listen to me. I will never forget the heartwarming pork congee you made for me on my first day in the sect when I was desperate and helpless. I will never forget my strings broke when I was 6 years old and I cried all night because I was afraid of being scolded by the elder the next day. It was you who secretly fixed it for me. And then some Xiao. You are truly the gentlest man in the world. Shit! How did she know? She knew play the villain on the surface but was actually sweet in secret. Hold on. Did their personas change because they found out what I was doing behind their back? That is to say, the Chu Wei of this moment is not fond of the villainous Lin Xiao of the novel, but this soul of mean from Earth. So, will you accept me? You're like a sister to me and I don't. How can I be with a heroine when I'm villain who's going to leave this world at any moment? My second first kiss. It's gone too. Xiao! There you are about next month's Five Peaks tournament. When she saw us together, we were embarrassed both, and silently looking towards each other. You two, did I perhaps come at a bad time? Antagonist System warning. Please restore the villain persona immediately. Fine, whatever. No, you wrong, you came just in time. Antagonist System, you have restored the villain's persona successfully, you get a bonus. Stamina 10, horizontal tango, play the field auxiliary technique at the upper rank of the Xuan stage already stored in the storage space, can be loaded for the host at any time. How the heck is that possible? I've got them both in my arms first, but what to do next? How can I handle the situation without interfering with the main plot and still maintain the villainous image? Anyway, get them drunk first. I'll do whatever I want when they're completely sloshed. How about that? Total baddie, ain't I? Say, why don't we grab a drink and have a real heart-to-heart about life? Good idea, Xiao. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? In her memories, everyone was killed and lying down dead and she was crying and calling her mother and father. Suo, you wrong. From behind a gentle hand came and wiped her tears. Come with me, avenge them when you get stronger. Okay, master. And we saw she training every day hard. While she was training, she was saying to herself, get stronger, I need to become stronger fast. Revenge! I want revenge! Give it to me. Come and get it. I'll give it to you if you can catch me. Give it back, Lin Xiao. Don't run. Give me back my sword. Xiao is the worst. Come on. You can't touch me. Lin Xiao! You're bullying you wrong again. I was just playing with her sword. Her sword is so heavy I don't want it. My skin's so tender it'd get nicked by it. You wrong, what happened to your hand? Didn't I tell you not to practice so hard? Look, your hand is injured again. Then I disappeared from their sight and was walking on a street and then heard somebody crying. One of the strings is broken. It's my fault for not taking care of it. Chu Yue, 6 years old. Oh, I cut it. You playing the Jin was too noisy. I couldn't sleep at night. You are so mean! It's getting on my nerves! I'll make it up to you with this. Stop crying. This is the sheet music for Cold Spring Moon I've been looking for. When she opened it, that book, there was nothing written on it. Good. I can have a sound sleep tonight. string. Xiao bullied me. I'm going to tell Master. I'm sorry, girls, but I have to maintain my villainous persona. When I listened her words, I secretly took her piano like something and restored it for her. My Jin, how did it get fixed? It's been a while since I've dreamed about the past. My head hurts. Huh? Wait, what's going on? Xiao, are you awake? You wrong. What are you doing? Shot. Did I have a blackout? I only remember just now I was watching the stars and the moon with them. The next thing I know, I'm in bondage. What happened when I passed out? Xiao, Yue got drunk after only a few cups. How lame is she? I'm the only one who can play with you until the last moment of fun. My kind and gentle Xiao. All these years you've had a tough time acting, haven't you? Acting? What do you mean? Do you know something? Now you don't have to hide yourself anymore. I've grown up. I'll prove it to you today. I'll show you what a grown woman I've become. What the hell? No, don't come closer. This is a fracking, twisted kind of love. Antagonist System, please restore the villain's persona. Stupid system. No, you want to talk, don't you? Hey, then I prepared myself for act. How dare you, acting so recklessly? Aren't you afraid that I'll lose control tonight and soil your purity? You know, even I'm afraid of myself when I get mad. I'm pretty brutal. Damn! I'm so dedicated that even Heaven Dao would be moved to tears. Xiao, you have a kind and gentle heart, yet you're trying 50 hard to play like a horny creep. You're so cute. Walt, did she kiss me on the lips and I was screaming in my heart, holy shit, I've got you in my arms now, we're so intimate, but why do I still feel unsatisfied? As if there is a void inside me that can never be filled. How do you want to fill it? Since you stole Master's, well, I guess you must really like girls' clothes, right? So consider this stocking as my love token for you. Holy shit, what the hell is she talking about? She's crazy, isn't Shep? No, that's not the point! How did she know I stole something from Master given Master's personality? Even if she found out about this kind of thing, she definitely wouldn't tell anyone about it. Xiao, are you ready? I don't know why, but the plot of this world has completely fallen apart since a certain time. Even if this is true, what can I do as a scum villain? It's all about fate. Then suddenly her expressions changed. Xiao, I'm sorry, I was drunk and got carried away. Damn, all this build-up and that's it? I'll untie you right now. You wrong, do you want to do it or not? No, what do you want? Xiao, I've come to see you tonight for some serious matter. And then she got pressed up. Next month will be the 5 Peaks tournament. In the next few days, each of our peaks will announce the candidates for the competition. I want to ask you to stay out of this, just like in the past. The 3 of us will represent Phoenix Peak. And if Ye Chen from Sky Peak dares to provoke you again, I'll teach him a lesson. You don't have to do it yourself. You're the chief disciple after all. No way this is non-negotiable as the chief disciple. How can I hide behind my junior sisters? If that bastard Ye Chen is still so arrogant, beat him up so hard that he won't dare to look straight into the eyes of anyone from Phoenix Peak. But just watch, as long as Ye Chen dares to go on stage, I'll show him the ultimate terror in this world, or we can't be beaten. Xiao. This time at the 5 Peaks tournament, as long as I seize the opportunity to be humiliated by Ye Chen, I'll become an immortal in no time. Or how can I let the plot off course again? Then there was a system prompt of congratulations to the host for successfully restoring the plot. Holy shot. You asshole. You just want to make things more difficult for me, don't you? Why do you always give me such practical rewards? Or is it possible that this stupid system was supposed to be loaded on Ye Chen? But it recognized the wrong owner, and took me for the original protagonist. No, it shouldn't be in any case. A sacred existence like the Heaven Dao can't have loopholes. Forget it, I just need to finish the villain Lin Xiao storyline and I'm done. As expected, he rejected me, which means, well, he compete with Ye Chen and seek his death as predicted by the heavenly Dao memories. It may not be impossible to change that prophecy. Xian caused Ye Chen with one sword move and reversed his fate during the disciple ceremony. And she was mumbling in her speak, I can drink anymore. So for the next 5 Peaks tournament, if Xiao has to face Ye Chen, will he rewrite his destiny once again? Yue, as long as you don't compete with me for Xiao, I will still love you. Hopefully we won't turn against each other someday. In the dungeon. Elder Shi, am I going to die? I felt a green light in front of me and couldn't see anything. My friend, stop moaning and get some rest. Your eyes were burned by the combat aura of the girl with the Asura combat constitution. If Yuan Yi hadn't come in time, you'd have been. It was that bastard Lin Xiao who sent Chu Yue to set me up on purpose. I'll make him pay back in spades. Anyone who bullies me will die a miserable death and have their souls annihilated. Calm down, kids, someone is coming. The cultivation level of the visitor is at least at the peak of nascent soul, a half step to divine transformation. I'm afraid it's Elder Tai Shang of the Hall of Enforcement who's coming to execute you. Then a woman came and broken the bars of the jail by kick them. Ye Chen, you're in my hands now. Tell me, how do you meant to die? Elder Shi, help me. This woman. She's really gonna kill me. Do something. Elder Xia, you are now parasitizing me with a broken soul, and if I die, you're no better off. If you save me today, I'll obey you on everything from now on. Elder Shi, did you give up on me? Is this the same guy who rode the wave of good luck in the memory, stirring up the Verdant Sect and even the entire central continent as the chosen one? Turns out he's a spineless chicken afraid of death. Relax, I'll make sure you die the way you deserve. I'm gonna suck you to death. What you are practicing is not a righteous way of cultivation, but the tricks of fiend cultivators. You are despicable. Screw heaven Tao memories, screw tragedy. I will kill this culprit today and turn things around. I, Ye Chen, haven't become a force to be reckoned with in this life. Am I going to be killed by this bitch? Then suddenly he disappeared from there. He's gone? Damn it, I can't believe he managed to escape from the multiple barriers of the dungeon. Right, it was mentioned in that memory that a mysterious master was protecting Ye Chen behind his back, which was the biggest reason why he had been so lucky and unstoppable all this time. It was a pity that the script only sketched out a rough picture of the future. Who exactly the master was behind Ye Chen had never been shown. If he continues to stay with Yuan Ye to seer refuge and participate in the upcoming Five Peaks tournament, the consequences are unpredictable. He must be stopped. Otherwise, everything that follows is irreversible. He is blessed with good fortune and protected by a master. How should I do it? Ye Chen would supposedly challenge General Xiao, the chief disciple of Phoenix Peak, during the Five Peaks tournament. He'd be known throughout the sect after defeating Lin Xiao. As for Xiao, he was supposed to be a nobody who died in depression. According to the script out, he rewrote his fate at the disciple ceremony. Maybe he's the key to changing the whole situation. Hongling, we've been fighting all our lives and I've always been one step behind you. But this time I am sure to have this disciple of yours. I have memories of the future that can help him change his fate. Plus, I've got the charm and the know-how. No man can say no to me. I'll never lose to you in this life. In the forest, Ye Chen was running for his life. My friend, I had to exert all my spiritual power to break the death cell's restriction and rescue you. What we need to do now is to escape from the Verdant Sect. The farther away the better. You're the chosen one who is blessed with fortune, and your serendipity won't be less even if you leave the Verdant Sect. Wouldn't it be great for you to come back here and destroy the Verdant Sect after you've achieved great results and become an immortal king or emperor? Shut up, Elder Shi. As you said, I'm the chosen one. Anyone who goes against me must meet their doom. Otherwise, I might as well not be the chosen one. You say that you've exerted all your spiritual power to save me. May I ask, where did your spiritual power come from? Do you really think I don't know? Every time I made a breakthrough in my cultivation over the years, you stole some of my spiritual power to strengthen your own soul. Ye Chen, you and I are merely using each other. Why do you make yourself sound so great? Fine, since I've chosen you, I'll live with the consequences. Right. Whether I can rise again and return to the upper world depends on you. Since you don't want to be my disciple, consider me as a collaborator, Ye Chen. What's your plan? I'm going to complain to Yuan Yi. I'll let Zhenren Ziyun of the Verdant Sect know that Lin Xiao has conspired with Chu Yue to set me up. I'll make these two sons of batches pay. Well, to tell you the truth, Yuan Yi carries the aura of an ancient fiend. He might be a spy planted in the immortal sect by the 8 fiend sects of the central continent. He can fool the heads and elders of the Verdant Sect, but not my reincarnation eye. You better stay away from such a fiendish villain, kid. Don't ruin your reputation. Yuan Yi is a fiend cultivator hiding in the Verdant Sect. Great, I can join forces with him and destroy the Verdant Sect. Slaughter everyone in this sect. As long as I write a letter to my unrelated gorgeous sister Ye Xuan, she'll definitely lead 800,000 North Elite cavalry troops to the Eastern Realm. Together with the forces of the Fiend Sect, we shall crush the Verdant Sect in one stroke. I want Lin Xiao to see his junior sisters and his master being abused to death by me. Su Mei and Zhuan Ganing too. I'll never spare these two bitches. You can't tell good from evil. You don't know what you're doing! Is this the same relentless, courageous Ye Chen I knew? He's hopeless. It seems that I have to make other plans sooner. The guy with the extraordinary fortune hidden in the Verdant Sect, it may be worth reaching out to him. Then we saw Ye Chen, and standing before a large gate, this is the Sword Tomb. It's used by the Verdant Sect to forge exclusive spirit swords for their own disciples. It's only opened every 10 years. That means there are a lot of powerful weapons in there? It's more than just powerful. As long as one could successfully obtain one of them, it would be a massive boost to the cultivator's ability. That's why so many cultivators want to join the Verdant Sect every year. But it's not supposed to be open at this time. Why is it unsealed? My friend, I sense a mysterious power within the Sword Tomb. If I'm right, this will be the great serendipity of your life. I can't believe that 1 minute I was chased by that bitch and now I'm blessed with such a great opportunity. I told you, I'm the chosen one! No, it's dangerous inside the Sword Tomb with your current abilities. Going in there is like suicide. Why don't you keep a low profile and wall to improve your strength before? The Sword Tomb is always closed, but how come it's open when I'm here? This is clearly a good opportunity for me with a sword in it. I'll be able to teach that scam a lesson. My friend, you're too young to know the treacherous nature of the serendipities in the world. This is my serendipity. I don't need you to teach me how to do things. Are you sure that scent is just ahead? My feelings can't be wrong, but this place is not like the territory of a righteous sect leader, Verdant Sect, my friend. Why don't we stop and check it out before we go any further? Enough, instead of freaking me out, why don't you help me find the exact location of that great serendipity? Elder Shi. Found it, that's where the source of the mysterious power is. That was easy. Careful that. Fiend Cave Sword. How come there is a Fiend Sword within the Immortal Sect? Fiend Sword? Interesting. Sounds pretty classy and fits me. My friend, please be cautious. The Fiend Sword has an extremely evil seal on it. There must be something wrong in this place and it's beyond your control. It beyond my control. Then do you think the guy within the Verdant Sect who snatched my serendipity can control it? Comparing the current fortunes of both of you, that guy may indeed be able to control. Why should he be able to, but not me? How dare you boast about an outsider like that? You'd better figure out who's your master. Today I'll show you who's the true chosen one. Then energy starting flowing out from the place where the sword was stuck. It's an aura from the upper world. This is indeed great serendipity for me. Everything's about to change now. I'm the one who's going to change everything. Who's there? You're Lin Xiao's master? Why are you here? It's true that you can break this seal. It's worth it lure you here. Before me, the cup was broken and I thought I somehow had a bad feeling about this.